Welcome back to the Williams Bros podcast. I am Silent Magic and I'm with Sir Darius. How you feeling this week?
Feeling great. School's going pretty well. I won in every fantasy league. I beat you in the scoring matchup.
Really?
I just felt like a boss this week, man.
All right, let's go over
Oh, I
that.
played really well. I played really well in basketball yesterday too.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a really good week.
Okay, let's go over last week then, because I actually did not know the scores at all.
I think I won by 1 point. Oh, actually, it was a tie. I
Wow, so
forgot.
you didn't take straight
We got our
dubs.
very we got our very first tie. I'm surprised it took so long to get a tie.
Yeah, 7 weeks. I mean, 6 weeks in, got our first tie.
Yeah,
So KC Denver was 19-8. And who won that one?
yeah, you won.
I won. I
You
said it was
did.
gonna be shorter score.
I I had a lower score for Denver, but my score for the Chiefs was too high, so you won.
Okay. Was it? Didn't you have in the 30s?
Yeah, I said 35-12. You said 27-13.
Yeah.
So yours is closer.
And then we had the London game, Baltimore versus Tennessee.
Right, and you picked the Titans, surprisingly enough,
Mm. Yeah, that's
because you're usually a Titan hater,
yeah. I don't know. I felt like they.
like
I felt like.
Aaron Yeager.
I just felt like Tennessee was gonna be able to pull it away. I mean, it wasn't really that close. But like it was 24-16, but I felt like Baltimore is up basically that whole game and was in control of the whole game. Um,
Yeah,
and then Commanders pulling out the win against the Falcons.
you
Um,
picked the Commanders. We picked the same exact score, but flip flop,
yeah, it was like
25 to
21-17.
22.
Oh, 25-22. Okay. Yeah, I felt like the Commanders like just had to stop Bijan because I knew Desmond Ritter was not going to, you know.
Hey, another thing about the Commanders, man. I don't know about Jahan Dotson.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
You see that? No, he had a drop, a very bad one too. It was very
It
humiliating,
don't matter.
actually.
He's just on my
She might
bench.
as well,
He's on my bench for moral
she might as well,
support.
she might as well put him on the Ravens at this point. To drop him like that, that's bad.
Hey,
Really
that's not
bad.
the Ravens MO this year. Stop it.
Huh?
That's not the Ravens MO this year.
That just did you not see last week?
I mean, I saw a couple, but like that's 1 week.
A
You're just
couple.
basing it off of 1 week.
I know, but that's been the talk of the town.
But they won the game. Don't matter.
No, the one against the Steelers I'm talking about.
Oh, the Steelers won. Whatever. That was weeks ago at this point.
No, it was week 5.
Hey, that's still weeks. That's 2 weeks. It's weeks plural. Plural's weeks.
Whatever. All right, we both picked the Bears to win against the Vikings, so we neither of us got points there.
Yo, I
Um,
just realized I messed up.
yeah. Like what?
I didn't have my Discord in full screen because I'm a bot. I
What do you
just
mean?
realized it now. My Discord wasn't in full screen, so it was like showing it in like the regular box screen, not like full screen.
Oh, you didn't do the pop out.
No, but it's fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Minnesota actually getting the dub against the Bears, which I definitely lost. So I picked the Bears.
Yeah. I mean, Justin Fields got hurt too, so that was over as soon as that happened. As soon as that happened, I was like, yeah, this game's gonna
Yeah, like no
not
one
gonna
was
go
like
anywhere.
there wasn't a receiver that was over 55 yards in that game. DJ Moore had the most receiving yards at 51. It was just an ugly game. um,
Yeah.
Another like interesting like low scoring game was the Bengals and Seahawks. Bengals pulling out the win there.
Thankfully. Thankfully, the Bengals came through for me. That's all I care about. I don't care about the score at this point.
I was upset.
That's all.
I thought the Seahawks were gonna put up more than that. They disappointed me. It was the Kenneth Walker
Yep.
touchdown, and that was it.
Coming off a bye week, you know. Most overrated receiver in the NFL is on your team too. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. The most overrated receiver in the NFL isn't even the best receiver on his team.
You say Jackson Smith and Jigba's
Crazy.
better receiver than DK? Oh no, Tyler Lockett. I was about to say.
Come on, bro. I'm not stupid.
Yo, sure. Next game. Probably the second most surprising game of the week. The Browns pulling off the dub against the Niners. Jake Moody missing the
It's not.
some field goal to
It's
win.
it's it's not too surprising when McCaffrey gets hurt, Trent Williams gets hurt, Greenlaw misses the entire game, and who else got hurt? Debo. That's 4 Pro Bowlers that got hurt.
With a team with 12
So
Pro Bowlers.
I know, but like those are probably their most okay.
Fred Warner,
Greenlaw,
bro. Fred Warner.
although listen. Although Greenlaw doesn't get the kind of like hype that Fred Warner does, he deserves like almost just as much because he really is that amazing.
I do love
If you watch
I
it,
do
if
love
you watch
Jay
the games,
Greenlaw.
like
Yeah, I do love him. He's a good player.
he's amazing.
Yeah.
Those two, that's like one of the best like linebacker duos in like a long time.
Yes, I agree.
It's been a long time since we had like something like that great. And also, like you lose Christian McCaffrey, who I've been saying is their best player. So like, although at the same time, Trent Williams tried to come back in the game, and then he came back in the game. Myles Garrett was fucking him up. Like he can't do it. Like you can tell he like Trent Williams. If you're hurt and you're going against Myles Garrett, you're done, bro. Like
yeah.
He should have just stayed out.
I mean, yeah. It was just a wild win. And PJ Walker
and the Browns defense really is that amazing though. And when you do lose Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey and Debo, I mean, what are they gonna do?
Hey, I'm glad that you finally said the Browns defense is good. I'm finally happy that you said it first.
Well, yeah, I said the only time I was saying that they weren't that amazing was in like week 2, but like the numbers don't lie. They have the least points allowed in the NFL right now, and I forget what I saw, but there's some like record that they're breaking right now too. Like there's never been a team with this. Oh no, since like the 70s or 60s or something. It's old as shit. There hasn't been a team that allowed this many points or this few points since like before Dad was born.
I don't think it was points. I think it was yardage. It was
it
the
yards?
least amount of
Either
yards.
Way,
yeah, it's still insane stat. But it hasn't been
yards
done in
is even
6
more
years.
impressive.
Yeah, it is because you're not letting them move the
impressive.
ball.
Yeah. Because points, your offense can mess up and then they can be in field goal range and like automatically they can just score. But yard is actually a better, I would say, a better like scale of how good a defense is.
100%. I agree.
The defenses can get in really bad situations.
Mm-hmm.
But that's weird. Like last year, the Vikings. Last year the Vikings had that bend don't break kind of thing on.
Yeah.
Where they would allow so many like yards, but then when they get their red zone, then they just lock up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Sometimes I guess, but like I'd definitely rather. Obviously, the Browns defense this year is better than the Vikings defense was last year. But like there are situations where defenses are like that, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, because I think those defenses do better in more compressed areas because when you're in the red zone, everything gets tighter. So they must have just been really good at making sure nothing gets behind them, or get behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with the Browns winning that, PJ Walker, who's like an XFL legend, um, got his first dub in the league in a couple of years now. So it's good to see that he's back in the
Yeah,
league. Because
that's cool.
because the rookie Browns quarterback was not it in that game last week. Well, the
No,
week
not at all.
before. Yeah. Um.
Um, at this point, though, even though the 49ers lost, I still would think I would have them at number one. And if they're not a number one, then maybe the Lions. I think the Lions. So my top three currently is like 49ers, Lions, and Dolphins. I don't know how I want to rank that, but I think that's how it is for
Yep.
me.
Both those teams
Because the
over the
Lions,
Eagles.
oh yeah, for sure. Because even the wins that the Eagles have gotten are like sketchy. I don't know, it's weird. Like they don't look like the only thing that's like super imposing out of the Eagles is their run, their run offense,
Yeah.
and obviously like that QB sneak. And obviously you have to be afraid of like AJ Brown. But Jalen Hurts hasn't looked that great, even though like he's being efficient, but like I don't know. I've seen him do like a lot of like bad like bad. He's put up some really bad throws this year. Like
Mm.
it's not that scary. Like I wouldn't be that afraid of them, and their schedule's been pretty like chill.
Well,
I would say.
I can say with the Lions, the only really game that they won that was like, wow, that was a great win was against the Chiefs in week 1. The rest of the
And the
games were
difference
against like
between that,
mid-ish
oh,
teams.
the difference between that though is that their defense is also surprising me a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Their defense actually like looks really good.
They're
It seems like it's getting better and better, like
yeah.
every week.
I think they did a good job in the draft. Even though I think is Brian Branch still hurt? I don't remember. I don't think he is. Gardner Johnson will be out for the year. But like their front seven was
That
good.
sucks.
Yeah, their front seven was
Gardner Johnson, he always gets hurt.
yeah. But their front,
He got hurt last year.
the Lions front seven, their linebackers and like the D ends, well D line, like they did really good against the run last year, and it's basically that same group, and plus they upgraded their secondary. So like their
Yeah,
defense is what I was was something I was like I could
is what
see.
you said.
Yeah.
You said it was going to be good, and I was like, eh. And they did start off kind of eh, but now they're like looking like how you expected them to be in the beginning.
Yeah.
So like I have to give them their props. Their defense is looking better than the Eagles' defense.
And but also David Montgomery's gonna be out for a little while, so that's gonna kind of hurt them. Because that was
But this is another
basically
thing. I say that the Eagles' run game is what is impressing me, but
yeah.
the Lions' run game impresses me even more.
Yeah, well, I
And
mean,
Jared Goff, dare I say, looks better than Jalen Hurts.
I mean, he's been fantastic this year. Throwing like the decision making, the throwing, like it's been all good this year. I am just worried about David Montgomery just being injured and seeing how their run offense is. Even with, like, I still have high hopes on Jamil Gibbs, but he hasn't really shown much in the running game quite yet. Even with David Montgomery being out that 1 week.
Many opportunities.
When David Montgomery was out in week 2 or 3, there wasn't
But
much
he
run
still didn't get
production
that
for that
many
either.
carries.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
didn't get them as many carries as
That's
David
why I'm
Montgomery
kind of
does.
afraid that they don't have the run game at the moment now because David Montgomery's hurt.
Possibly. They still won when David Montgomery was hurt. So
Yeah, but they played against not a great team, if I recall. Week 3 Lions. They played the Falcons. Like I said, I mean, it's just like they're like games in the following weeks should be like more testimony about me be putting them in the top 3, even though they're 5-1, with basically like the top 3 record in the league or 4. I just want to see more games.
I think I got the Eagles at 5 and the Chiefs at 4.
Okay. Yeah, Lions schedule. They have a really good record at the end of the year. Look based off what I'm looking at now.
And the Eagles have a very hard road ahead of them from here on out.
AFC East, baby. Then we play the NFC East plays against the AFC East. That's not a joke.
Who's playing the Dolphins this week? Are the Eagles playing the Dolphins?
Eagles are.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Dang, I wish Achane was playing.
Yeah.
But Raheem Mostert was fucking balling last week, though, so they're fine.
Yeah, he's been frying.
Like, bro, they're off. Bro, they're off. Like, that ass. Achane and Mostert, after McCaffrey, are the two running backs I've played the best so far this year.
Who?
And then Tyreek Hill has been the best receiver. Achane and Mostert.
Better than McCaffrey?
I've been playing. I just said that they were the two best running backs after McCaffrey this year
okay,
so far.
Okay. See, I didn't hear. That's why I said what, because I didn't hear you say that. I didn't hear you say any of that.
And then Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in the NFL right now. And then Tua. Tua's Tua. He's like what? Maybe like top 6 right now.
Okay, if Jefferson didn't get hurt, he would have been still in conversations.
I don't know. I mean, last week Tyreek Hill was the best receiver in the NFL too.
Last week Justin Jefferson got hurt, but the following week.
I'm talking like, whenever Justin Jefferson was healthy, Tyreek Hill was so better than him. He was playing better.
All right. Well, since we're on the Dolphins right now, they won their game 42-21, but it kind of looked kind of rough in the beginning. I think it was 14-0 in the beginning. I was kind of scared for them.
Yeah.
But then their offense became...
I wouldn't worry at all.
Hey, I mean, that was probably just a wake-up call for them, being down 14-0.
It was what I told you about at the beginning of the year. Teams go into games against bad teams. They may not be doing it on purpose, but it happens, like, mentally, like, oh, it's going to be a walk in the fucking park. So they play down. But then once they saw that shit, that just goes to show that they have good leadership on their team. Because people were over there getting them, like, locked in after they were down 14-0. Yeah. As soon as that happened, it was like 21-14.
Yeah. And then, there was also a lot of just, like, closest games this week as well. So, like teams can't just like fake to have that mentality, because it's gonna be like it's like a lot of like bad, like, worse teams making the games a lot closer than they should. So everyone just gotta watch out for those trap games.
Mm-hmm.
Next one.
Speaking of the Dolphins, that's the next game. So.
What do you mean?
That was the next game. Like, that was the next game on the list.
Yeah, that's why
Dolphins game.
That's what we just talked about with Carolina.
I know, but I didn't talk about the scores that we picked.
Oh, yeah, true. We didn't even talk about.
I was just talking about Tyreek.
We didn't even talk. We didn't. Well, we did. We already knew about the Cleveland because we both lost that one, so that didn't matter.
Yeah, we did. We did Bears and Vikings, and we did Seahawks and Bengals, and we did 49ers Browns, and then it's Panthers Dolphins.
Yeah. What was that?
So what do you mean we didn't do the last couple?
Well, because I don't remember us talk. I didn't hear you say Cleveland. Like, none of us picked Cleveland. That's what I meant. Because we just talked about that game. You know,
I definitely did.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe that was
I also thought whenever, like, I only really say the score when we pick the same team and they win, too.
Okay.
But, like, the last couple, that we both picked the Vikings. I mean, we both picked the Bears and they lost. I picked the Bengals, you picked the Seahawks. So all it has to be said.
Yeah.
And then we both picked the 49ers, so it's like, whatever. But I won the Dolphins one because I said that they were going to score 40, and you said they were going to score 35.
Yeah.
You said the Panthers are going to score 17, which is closer, but I wasn't that far off, and I said 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that Dolphins were going to score that much. I mean, it'd be like that. Only a touchdown more. It's fine. Next game was Jacksonville beating the injured Colts 37-20. Gardner Minshew's return game to the Jags after a couple years off the team. Pretty standard win for the Jags. They kind of needed to win that game to keep
ETN carry is crazy.
ETN's what?
The ETN carry is crazy.
I mean, they scored 37 points. He scored what? He scored 2 of the touchdowns. He only had 55 receiving yards. I mean, rushing yards. It wasn't like he was running the ball like down their throats.
I was talking about like for the Jags in general.
Oh, I guess. I mean, they have good offense in general.
Did ETN have? Wait, he had 2 touchdowns. You said?
Yeah.
Like what kind of touchdowns?
One catching, one running, one receiving.
How many receiving yards did he have?
Less than 100. I could check though. 3 catches, 20. Oh, he didn't score. No, he only had 2. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He had 3 catches, 28 yards, and then 18 carries for 55 yards, which is 3 yards a carry.
Colts had a pretty solid defense.
And they have I wasn't like it was. I would just say he really didn't carry that game, but in Bills game he carried.
Also on here, what was the score to that game? Because I
37-20.
That's why I put it. Never mind him. I had a higher score for the Jags. I picked 28. You picked 27.
What was the Colts score?
I had 21 for Colts. You had 24 for Colts.
Dang, that's tragedy. I thought it was gonna be closer. Gardner Minshew failed me, even though he threw 329 yards, but he probably threw a couple picks. Oh my god, why don't they show me the recent? Yeah, he threw 3 picks. That was not the ideal game for him. Next game, not to my surprise, the Texans winning again, trying to keep up with the Jacksonville Jaguars in the division. They won 20-13. CJ Stroud still looking.
Texans, and I did not.
Yeah, so like CJ Stroud's really the real deal. It's wild. Why is it showing me that? Whatever. Yeah, but I just felt like the Texans are just really finding the stride in what their identity is as a team compared to last year, especially because they did not have anything going for themselves last year, but they really did rebuild their team. Trading up this past draft class to get Will Anderson as well was also really clutch for them to get edge rusher for their team. But I'm excited for them because I feel like they can win the division. They could definitely take a game from Jacksonville for sure, at least one. Because I don't think they played yet this year.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I feel like I would remember that.
Yeah, it would have been a good game for sure to watch.
Unless it happened in like week 1 or something, and we were like hating on the Texans. So
Texas played the Ravens week 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they did play the Jags.
Did they win?
Week 3, 37-17. They actually destroyed them. I remember that now.
Who destroyed who?
Texans destroyed the Jags 37-17.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the game when I started to be like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, see, we were so kind of like sleeping on them. We didn't start like picking them until maybe week 4.
Yeah, because I think CJ Stroud was still doing well in those first 2 games because they lost to the Ravens and Colts in those first 2 games. But he was still playing well. The defense was they didn't really score a lot in the first week, but their defense was still giving up more than 20 points a game. Ever since week 2, they've allowed less than 20 points per game. So their defense definitely kicked it up a notch.
That's tough.
Actually, never mind. They lost to the Falcons in week 5. They gave a 21. I can't read. I don't like how this is set up sometimes. But, yeah, he's probably going to be the best rookie this year. He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year.
Is Kyren Williams a rookie?
He is not. He played last year.
Okay.
It could be Achane, but he got hurt, so that's what's kind of holding him back now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bro, Kyren Williams is such a dog, bro. Like he sprained his ankle, went out the game, came back, and then had one of the toughest runs that I've ever seen in my life. Like he just wasn't stopping. Like he was getting hit and he just kept going and he scored. It was so tough.
Yeah, I
But
remember that
Kyron
play
Williams is
actually. I didn't know
really
he was
like
hurt.
special. He's really like amazing. Yeah, he sprained his ankle. He came back in the game with a sprained ankle. That's why he's out right now. But
Yeah.
he's not playing this week. But I think it's just gonna be a 1 week thing.
What school did he go to, Darius? College.
No idea.
Notre Dame, Fighting Irish. Let's get to the next game. We got the Jacoby Myers Bowl with the Raiders pulling out the win against the Patriots, 21-17.
Don't forget about Jimmy G. Did he even play?
He did. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he did.
I forget. I feel like he's hurt. Or
No,
he
he
was
played.
hurt.
He played. He played. Well, he was hurt, but he did play that week.
Okay. But yeah. I said 26-18. You said 21-10.
Yeah.
So
I
he
didn't
just
think.
slipped on the Patriots.
Yeah, Kendrick Bourne had a good game. Mac Jones did all right.
He's
but
definitely
still
really
throwing,
good.
He's still throwing picks.
Mac Jones is trash. Mac Jones is trash, bro.
He has 7 picks already, and he's thrown more than 1 interception per week. So that's not a great stat line to be the starting quarterback of a Bill Belichick team.
Last week after week 5, did you see Bill Belichick in the McDonald's after the game?
Nah.
Someone said he's trying to get a new Mac.
Oh my god.
He literally went to McDonald's right after the game. Bro was stressed.
I'm with me too. I'm like, we keep losing. We're 1-5 or 2-4 or something like that. Like we can't win.
I think they might be 1-5.
Yeah, they're 1-5. Yeah. Giants and
there's a lot of 1-5 teams.
Yeah, we got Bears, Giants,
and then the Panthers
Vikings.
are 0-6.
Not the Vikings. Wait, Vikings?
No, the Vikings are 2-4 now.
2-4. Who did win before? Oh, the Panthers. That's right. The 0-4. That was the 0-4 bowl.
The Adam Thielen Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, Mac Jones. He's probably gonna get replaced, especially if they keep being bad. They're probably gonna draft the quarterback, and he's gonna be donezoed. Next game. Pretty expected
Just
W.
loud.
Nah. Pretty expected.
Cool.
Pretty expected W for this one. We got the Rams beating the Cardinals 26-9. As you said, Kyron Williams going off 158 yards. Cooper Kupp also had 148 yards receiving. It looks like he's finally fully back after his warm-up game
Cooper
last
Kupp.
week. Yep. He's back.
Kupp might just be the best receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, you gonna give that already over to him after Tyreek? He had to win 1 game.
I said he's the best receiver in the NFL. I'm not saying he's doing the best. He just is the best.
Okay.
I would say he's even better than Justin Jefferson. But Cooper Kupp got hurt for a long time last year, so that's why it was like clear cut, easy to say Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
By the way he played. But even if Cooper Kupp played, it would be really hard to play as well as Justin Jefferson did last year.
Mm-hmm. Who won that game for us?
You did. Because I gave the Cardinals 21 and you gave the Cardinals 17. But we both gave the Rams 27.
Ah, okay. Dang.
So, yeah, you got that one.
Okay.
I was so mad. I was like, because the Cardinals had a chance to score again. I was like, please score. I wanted them to score too, so that like maybe Kyron Williams and Puka could get more fantasy points too. But it was what it was.
Even if they still scored, it would have been 16, or even me with 17, because they would have probably went for. No, they wouldn't have went for 2. No, they wouldn't have.
Wait, what did they finish with?
9. So it would have been 16 points for a touchdown.
9.
Yeah, you needed a lot more from them.
I think I might be thinking of a different game.
You might be.
Lions and no, I picked the Bucks.
Could be the Buffalo game.
No, it was like a day game, I think.
Oh, well,
it was on Red Zone.
We would have passed it then.
Oh, it was the Falcons and Commanders. I was like, Falcons, just win. Wait, no, I picked the Falcons. No, what team was it? We both picked the same team. You won, but I just wanted them to win so that like you wouldn't beat me.
The Vikings Bears. No way you would say just score Bears for you to not have
No,
me away
no,
that one.
no. I wouldn't have. Oh, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
that's why I'm confused.
It was a.
There's no other game.
It's a. They still won. The team that we picked won, but I wanted them to lose. It might have been last week
It probably was last week
or week
then,
5.
because all these other
I
games
can't remember.
we weren't that close with our scores, and the ones that we were close with, you won. So
Yeah, it's definitely not the Bills because I won the Bills one.
yeah, because I definitely picked the Bills to score a lot more.
No, I actually have the Bills scoring more points, but you have the Giants scoring too many points.
12?
Oh wait, how many points did the Giants score?
9.
I picked 9 points for the Giants.
That's what it was, and yeah.
I picked 33 for the Bills, and you picked 28. What was the score of that game?
14-9. I was so mad.
14.
But we'll get to
Oh,
it.
I gave that one to myself just because I got 9.
I figured you were, because I remember you put 9 for them, and I was like, he's going to give himself the points. But I can't really combat that. So, because if I would have said that the Bills were scoring 15, I probably would have been like, bruh.
Oh yeah, no, I would give that to you.
Yeah, but since we both were not even close,
we both picked blowouts.
Yeah, so like,
I was like,
I can't really fight that. But we'll get to that game more later. The next game, the Eagles. I did. The Eagles lost their first game this season to the New York Jets.
Hey, I told you it was gonna happen at some point.
Hey.
See, even them losing to the Jets is just a sign, bro. Because the Jets aren't horrible. Like they're not bad.
Yeah.
Like they're good. Like they could win games.
So after, I was gonna say after the Thursday night game with the Chiefs and Jets, I think that was week 5 as well. If my memory serves me right. Nope, it was
Chiefs and Jets. That was week 1. Wait, that was Bills.
That was Bills. Sorry, that was.
Yeah, that was week 5. It was either week 4 or week 5.
It wasn't week 3. It was week 4. It was
Sunday night.
It was Sunday night. After the game, because that was a close game, 23-20, Chiefs squeezed it out. Patrick Mahomes went up to Zach Wilson and said, "Hey, if you keep playing like that, you're gonna win a lot more games." And then 2 weeks later, the last 2 weeks, they beat Denver, which is like whatever, it's Denver. But then they beat the Eagles. They're on a 2-game winning streak right now.
And they really should have beaten the Chiefs.
And
they played better.
They did play a lot better than the Chiefs, yeah.
And the Chiefs got bailed out.
They also just like chewed the clock out of they chewed the clock like crazy when they had the ball, the last possession. But they are winning their games. Patrick Mahomes, he's like, yo, keep playing like that. I think Zach Wilson's found his comfort zone within the offense for the Jets. Even though 20 points isn't like crazy good, but you still beat a top team in the league. Even
when you have a defense like that, if you score 20 points, you're probably gonna win. Honestly.
Yeah, and that defense on another level right now as well.
Yeah.
And we both obviously picked the Eagles probably for them to win. So.
And yeah, we did. And you know what the Eagles did wrong?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't handing the ball off. That's how you guys have been winning, by handing the ball off to Swift.
Yeah,
and they weren't doing it.
When the rushing leader was Jalen Hurts for 47 yards, it's not a I can tell you why. I can tell you why.
What they were thinking.
Sauce Gard, their 2 starting corners were out, so they thought they could just throw the ball whenever they want.
Yeah, they should have realized that it's not working, at least at some point.
Yeah, but also the
Jets
had
like 7 carries.
The Jets D line is also legendary.
But it's the Eagles offensive line. I don't care who it is.
So basically, we're just not going to trust Jalen Hurts because it's still the same O line, but just passing,
exactly.
just passing. So
I know they're better at run blocking. That's why the Eagles aren't a top 3 team, bro.
I mean, Jalen Hurts, he threw for 280 yards, had 3 interceptions, and a touchdown. Touchdown was, I think, to AJ Brown, who's been like their offense passing game wise right currently for the past 3 weeks. He's been on a tear.
I feel bad for people who picked DeVonta Smith. They're playing mad.
I mean, people were saying DeVonta Smith was the pick and AJ Brown wasn't when it originally happened, because the first 3 weeks it was all DeVonta Smith, and now it's all all AJ.
Okay, now this is where I have a problem.
Okay.
AJ Brown never actually did bad. He just wasn't getting like 20 plus. He was getting like 15. But DeVonta Smith isn't even getting like respectable numbers right now. It's like single digits, I think.
Week 1. Wait, no, that's week 2. Why don't they show me a CR? Week 1, he had.
Why don't you go on the fantasy app?
I'm good. He had 7 catches, 79 yards, which is a good game. Against the Vikings.
Right, and I was happy.
Against the Vikings, 4 catches, 29 yards. Not as great. Actually, it was the first 2 games we're talking about. That's really the only bad game he had. So like probably the
but
perception
the first
of
game was good. Like I was happy.
Yeah, that's
really
still good. Yeah, that's a good game. I think people's perception was like he needs to do more, and after the Vikings game, it's been over 100. Like the lowest amount of yards he had was 127. So he's been on a tear the last 4 games.
Right.
But hey, I mean, I think as mad as I could be with that, I think the Eagles can bounce back from that game, and they could probably learn from it more as well.
Yeah.
All right, we got the next game.
Just hand the ball off, run the ball more, take advantage of the clock. You guys are like the reason why we're calling the Eagles so good is because, or I think it was the last podcast or the one before that, I called them like very disciplined and very good at managing the clock, and like they work like they'd be like in like some boot camp or something, like because that is how they looked. Like they just look super tough. But last week they didn't look tough at all because they didn't use any of those characteristics, which has been leading them to dubs.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, we just gotta see how Jalen Hurts, because I think a lot of people were saying, like, a lot of people were like giving him like one of the top 2-3 best quarterbacks in the league last year. And that's like if you think like if it was just for that particular year, yes, you're correct. But if you were just say as in general quarterback within the NFL, period, I felt like there was a lot of people that also said we just needed more time because that was only 1 year of Jalen Hurts masterclass.
Like you.
Yeah. And it looks like I am on the better, like the path of being right, but like it's only week 6. Like he could definitely turn it around and still have a monster season. Yeah. It's just currently at this form, it's not.
He's not even doing bad. He's not even doing bad. He's just not doing like as well as like we expected.
I mean, last week was bad.
You can also say the same thing about like Burrow, who people were also saying is like the second best quarterback after Pat Mahomes. But then Josh Allen is the one who's kind of like still playing the same. Doesn't look like he's really like fallen off or anything. Like Justin Herbert is not really doing it for me. Who's doing it for me? Brock Purdy lost his weapons, and now what?
Nah. He put them in position to win. Jake Moody missed the field goal. He put them in the place to win the game. It wasn't like Brock hasn't fallen off. It's just a tough defense, and he still drove on them to potentially win the game.
But am I gonna say Brock Purdy's better than Hurts? No, because we talk about time. Don't you need more time to see Brock Purdy play? At least Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah.
Also, it's not fair that Purdy got hurt, but it is what it is. That's what happened. People get hurt when they play football.
Yep, it's part of the game.
It's like, so that's why people weren't saying Cooper Kupp was a top 2 receiver last year because he didn't play. He got hurt. But we all know he is like probably the
The
best
top.
receiver.
Yeah.
Because what 2 years ago he had like one of the greatest years a receiver ever had ever.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest year receivers ever had, honestly.
And I think catches wise and yards wise, yes, 100%. I think he had. It was either best most catches or most yards in a year for
I
wide
actually
receiver.
saw a video about somebody ranking the top 5 years. There was a Julio year, Calvin Johnson year, Jerry Rice year, the Cooper Kupp year, and there was one more. I forget who it was.
Maybe Randy. It has to be Randy Moss. Has to be Randy Moss.
It wasn't Randy Moss.
On the Patriots.
It wasn't Randy Moss. He wasn't on the list. He probably didn't have as good as the years. But Julio was at number 5, and think about how good that Julio year was. Like, yeah, Randy Moss.
Yes, you were 5 when that John happened, bro.
You make it like you remember, bro. Come on.
He had like 20 plus touchdowns in 1 year for a wide receiver.
He was dominant.
Oh,
I think I like that.
If you could keep looking for it, I'll just move on to the next game. Next game was not a great performance for the Bucks as they lose to the Lions, 20-6. Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I picked the Bucks for some reason.
They just have
I don't know what I was thinking.
Weapons.
I picked a close game though. I said 27-24.
What did I say?
31-27.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot higher.
We both picked high scoring but close, but ended up just being like kind of like what was it, about like 10 points?
It was 14.
But like not that high.
2 touchdowns and extra points. Yeah.
What was the score?
20-6. It was not a good performance for the Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, Jared Goff throwing ball like 40 times a game. It's working. He threw 44 this week, 30 for 44, 353 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think one of them was to St. Brown. I don't remember who the other one was to. But yeah, that connection is dangerous.
Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown's looking like what? Definitely top 10.
I mean, he had 12 catch. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people just have him under the radar because it's like
top 7,
the Lions,
top 6. Let's think about it.
It's up there. I mean, there's so many receivers, bro. That like upper echelon, just in general.
Kupp, Jefferson, Chase. Who else? Hale. Who else?
AJ Brown. Same tier.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm ranking it, like, that's like really close, though.
Yeah, so exactly. Like that's why I say tier for that.
Brown's he's easily like there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see, like, that's all. I can't find it, bro. It's just making me sad.
You're good.
Nah, bro, I'm not good.
Bruh.
Why didn't I like it?
I think I did see that thing too, but like I didn't really care about it too much because it showed all the dates and they're all like kind of recent dates except for Calvin. I don't even talk. Bruh. Okay. Word.
It was a TikTok.
You know that Reels is also on, like, show the same things, right? And like other
I know
stuff.
what Reels are, Alonzo.
Then why don't
show dates? That's why I know it's not that.
I mean, but you can still
have the year.
You can still have the same, like, show the same stats of a thing, but not in a video.
I'm saying it's not the same exact video because you said it had dates, but it didn't have dates. That's why I said no.
I forgot to mention this. Julio Jones. When you said Julio Jones, it kind of reminded me after the 5th time you said it. But Julio Jones
went to the
Eagles. I did see you pick him up. You know he's not probably gonna get that much clock in the first week, right?
Do you see him in my starting lineup?
I haven't looked at your team, so I don't know.
I'm not starting him. I just picked him up.
Yeah.
I dropped. What did I drop?
The defense.
I dropped something I didn't care about.
The Eagles defense.
Is this it? Oh, that's not it.
Alright.
That's too old. There's no way it's that far.
I'm gonna go to the next game, which was Sunday Night Football, where the Giants got robbed of another play to potentially win the game. Did you see the last play of the game with the Bills Giants?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'll give you.
I didn't watch the game.
I'll give you a rundown. So, Giants were down 14-9 with like one more play to go. Like they had one shot. They were at like the 20-some yard line or 30-some yard line, something like that. Tyrod Taylor threw the ball towards the end zone to Darren Waller. There's pass interference, so we got another chance with 0 seconds left on the clock because you can still get a play with a penalty.
So you're telling me Darren Waller could have scored a touchdown, or should have?
It gets worse. It gets worse.
No. I'm saying that because I have him on fantasy.
Yeah, and it gets worse for you. Then
I mean, I saw the most points this week.
Yeah, you did. You fried.
I'm on the up and coming. I think.
Yeah, too bad some of your players are hurt. That's gonna. I don't know. That week 5 really hurt you with your points differential because you didn't beat me by that much points last week. Like
I know, but I was only like 10 below you before this week. How far below you were of ETN season?
Not too much. I'm only 30 behind.
You might still be in first.
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, I'm behind by 100, but you are past me. But ETN season has way more than anyone else in the league. Like over 100 more. Actually, not by you. He's up by 70 on you, and he's up by 90 on me.
I feel like his team's getting it's slowing down too.
It is slowing down, at least for now. I also saw because you scored. Let me see I forgot what you had last week exactly. Because you did have a lot of points, 159, and I had 130. So yeah, it kind of ruined me for that. But with the Giants again, they had the ball at the 1 yard line.
My bad.
What would you think they would do with the ball at the 1 yard line?
Hand the ball off. You got Marshawn Lynch. That's a Pete Carroll.
They didn't do that, but
yes.
Tyler Taylor had the ball at 1 yard line. He was going to throw. He threw to Darren Waller again. He got held, pulled, tugged, everything. No flag, and it was pretty blatant. Like they should have called it. But I felt like they're like we caught a flag.
By, a lot?
No, it's 14-9. We kept it close the whole game.
Oh, that's why you said if I picked up 15 points for the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was I felt like they didn't want to call it again because they're like 2 pass interference in a row. I felt like they just didn't want to call that, but it was so bad.
If it was the Chiefs, they would have.
It was wild. Like you know how in, with the Sauce Gardner, they called that penalty on him when he didn't really do too much. It was way worse than that. It was way worse than that, and I was so sad. I was like, the Giants could have beat the Bills without Daniel Jones. Which shows a lot about Daniel Jones.
You might be better off with Tyrod Taylor anyway.
Bro, that's what I'm thinking. But
you're lucky you have
we signed Justin. You remember Justin Pugh?
Backup.
You remember Justin Pugh?
Justin Pugh?
Yeah, Pugh. He's the offensive.
Oh yeah, I know that name.
You remember him? Because Valdi used to hate him, right? You remember him from him? So he's back with the Giants, and he was on the team. We literally called him up and signed him this past week, and he played, and he did really well. That shows a lot about what the offensive line was before him being there. Someone just came, and on his you know how the players do, say their name, and then the college. He said
Yeah.
Justin Pugh straight out the couch. Straight off the
Wow.
couch.
That's gonna be one of, like those like funniest
Yeah.
game introduction clips.
like
and
when
like the collage.
like Jamal Williams when he was wearing the Naruto.
Right.
But I don't think it's a Tyrod thing that he did better. I think it was because Saquon was back, and that helped.
Well,
I feel like Daniel Jones probably had Saquon back. It like the games would look better maybe, because everyone's not going to just play the pass 98% of the time. They'll just play the run 98% of the time. That's when Daniel Jones can hit Jalen Hyatt. But we'll see.
how did Tyrod Taylor look? Like, was he throwing well?
I can tell you, he threw for 200 yards.
I'm saying, how did he look?
He looked all right. It just,
Like, did he like impress you at all? Like, good throws?
I mean, like, I wouldn't say anything like impressive, but like it looked better than Daniel Jones. It wasn't like it's like night and day, but it looked better than what I've seen the past few weeks with the Giants. But
Fair.
yeah, and also he mismanaged the clock at halftime. Like we were at the 1 yard line, and he ran the ball to Saquon. We had no timeouts, and when we tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, we didn't have enough time to run another play. So there was mismanagement there. He checked down to a run play instead of keeping like a play or audible into it like another pass play. So it was kind of tough. But he did look good. But I think that Saquon also helped. So hopefully, whenever Daniel Jones comes back, he could show me a little bit more life with Saquon. But if he doesn't, then Caleb Williams, baby. Let's just lose the rest of the year. You saw that Caleb Williams says he wants to he wants to partially own a team when he joins that team from the draft.
I did not know that. He took a fat L this week, though.
He did the biggest L's. Who they play? Notre Dame. They got cooked. It was Notre Dame. They got cooked.
They did it for Kyron Williams.
Okay, because they were in USC. Because that's where the Rams are, basically in Southern Cal. I think that they're saying.
Oh, it's the Kyron Williams Bowl.
Okay, that doesn't work like that. All right, last game of the week, Monday night. It's a close one. I was sad because I really wanted the Chargers to win, even though I picked the Cowboys. No, Chargers. I really wanted the Chargers to win.
Cowboys?
Oh, I said Colts, said Cowboys. Whatever. They both are like deal with horses in some type of way.
At least you picked the Cowboys. I picked the Chargers.
That's the only dub for that. But like, I don't care. I want the Chargers
to win. I almost got another 7-piece, bro. I was so close.
Well, it was 6-6. That was our score. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually. I think that was. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got 12 out of 15 games right on either side. So that was good. So if we combine, that's you know.
Eagles, 49ers,
Bears. Yeah, all folded. Except not the Bears, but
teams.
yeah, that's good for the league though. I don't mind that.
But there's never been an undefeated team that has won a Super Bowl in like how long now?
60s. Or is it 60s? Yeah.
I thought did the Bucks do it?
No.
Like
those
90
Dolphins.
Something? Or the Dolphins? Did they do it? They won, right?
Dolphins in the 60s. They only it was like 12
That
regular
was the 60s when it happened.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'm not gonna lie, that Dallas Chargers game was super boring. It was so boring.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't because it was a tough one.
I was at work. Got out of work at like 8:40.
Mm-hmm.
Got dinner with the boys. So it was already, by the time I got back to my dorm, it was already like 10.
Yeah.
So there was like no point. And I saw Austin Eckler wasn't doing anything, so I got mad. So I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I have Austin Eckler on my on my league with Amen, so it's like it was very, very saddening.
Yeah, it was just.
And I remember looking at people's teams in our league, like, oh, he didn't start Austin Eckler, what a dummy. But he got like, they actually made the right move, I guess.
Yeah. Also, like my class was canceled on Monday. So I was like, yes, I can watch Monday night finally. The worst Monday night, of course, I got like. But we did touch on fantasy a little bit. We should probably give the people a rundown of what happened last week. So I won against a person who didn't really like have their full starting lineup in, and I barely won. So my team was looking iffy for that, but hey, I still got the dub.
Have one though, anyways.
What does his bench look like? I didn't look at his bench, but
who did he? I forget who you played.
I could just tell you. So he had Brian Robinson Jr. on the bench, and if he would have started him, he would have won. So I need to.
Was that like a clear start or not?
Also Amon-Ra St. Brown. Also Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had AJ Dillon. They didn't even play this week.
So he definitely would have started.
If he would have started, if he would actually like put his lineup in, he would have won. So that's not good for me. But I do have Jahmyr Gibbs back. Hopefully, he's still questionable, but I feel like he will be back because David Montgomery's not going to be there.
I tried to tell you about KJ Osborne, bro.
Hey, what other receiver could I have picked up that I would have known? That would have been sure.
Dropped Dotson.
And pick up who? That's the point.
Whoever else was on your team before, how good did that guy do? Who did you drop?
Let me see who I dropped for them at the time. Okay.
I forget who you dropped.
Let me look at
I forget who you dropped. I was like, he's better. I said he's better than why'd you drop him? Imagine if he got like a good amount of points. As long as he got more than 8.8.
Let's look. Okay, I've never done all this stuff before, but let's do this. Okay.
Why do you still have Tank Dell?
Because he'll come back. Why can't I see anything recent? I mean, whatever. I don't think I dropped anyone that was.
Someone. He wasn't that great. His average is 12 points. It's just I said that he was doing better than Dotson. That you should have kept him instead. I forget who it was though.
It was I picked up. I had Rashid. I dropped Rashid Shaheed. I think.
Nah, that's not who it was. I didn't say anything about him.
Oh, this is no
that's
transactions.
A guy on the Saints, right?
Yeah, this is the. Oh, Romeo Dobbs.
Oh yeah, Romeo.
And he had one. Bye. Oh, he had a bye. Yeah, that's right. So like, I needed.
Yeah, shut up. He had a bye. Calm down.
Hey, he had 1 point before that. That's why I dropped him. That's why I dropped him. He had 1 point.
Calm down.
He had 1 point. He had 1 point.
And then we talked about that game. We talked about that game.
Don't matter. He said 4 targets, 1 catch. Don't matter.
It wasn't his fault.
Hey, don't matter.
It's not his fault.
Don't matter. If the quarterback can't get it,
if the Packers aren't that bad.
If the quarterback can't get it to him, then why should I have him on my team?
They're not one catch bad. Bro, what is Dotson doing? He's not getting the ball. He didn't even get a target. Did he get a target?
That's not his fault. It's literally Sam Howell's fault. But look, that's why he's on my bench.
But they did well. They got a lot of points. He didn't do anything. He's irrelevant.
Who got a lot of points?
Dotson is irrelevant.
Who got a lot of points?
The Commanders.
24 points, and who scored them?
That's a lot of points.
No, I'm saying who scored them. It was a legit question.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Let's see.
Oh, Brian Robinson.
No, not running at least.
I know, but you said that he had like 27 points.
It was probably receiving. He had a receiving touchdown. Right. No one's like. I mean, like I think Terry McLaurin had probably Curtis Samuel. Like no one like he had. He had 14 points.
I know, but if you're not getting the ball, then like I get the ball. So why should you just drop him?
Who do I been dropping him for? I'm not. That's the point. Like I'm stuck with my wide receivers.
Now let me look. Curtis Samuel. Get Curtis Samuel. He's doing better.
Then why do you pick him up?
You
picked up someone who hasn't played this year. You picked up someone who hasn't played this year.
No need.
You picked up.
I just like Julio Jones.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, and I like John Dotson. So like.
See, like, but that's Julio Jones though.
He's like 35.
He's 33.
Hey, He hasn't. When was the last time he played like Julio Jones when he was on the Falcons?
He wasn't that bad on the Bucks.
He was specifically a deep threat person.
He's decent. But now look at this now. The Eagles got him for a reason.
Oh yeah, because Quez Watkins got hurt.
Now this is just like a high hopes. I know we got hurt, but like this is just like a high hopes thing. I still have Calvin Ridley, Achane, Jonathan Taylor, Madison, Puka, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill. Like I don't need to get a receiver.
Well,
I just got Julio just because it's like it's fun. You need a receiver.
I have DJ
You
Moore
started
and
KJ
Pickens.
Osborne.
Well, yeah, because Pickens had a bye. That's why.
No, who you got?
I had Pickens and DJ Moore.
Like,
And my flex is Gibbs right now. It's Gibbs. I'm fine.
are you?
Yes.
I thought you didn't.
I just had a bye. No, it's not I didn't trust Gibbs. It's do I trust the Lions to give him the ball? That's my question. I know Jameer. I don't know what Jameer Gibbs could do.
Hey, no David Montgomery. Time to start Reynolds.
They might. They might.
Time to start
Craig
Reynolds.
Reynolds might start.
No. Josh Reynolds. I'm saying.
Josh
Like,
Reynolds is
put
a
him at your
wide
flex.
receiver. Craig
I
Reynolds.
know.
is the
Put him at
running
your
back.
flex. I'm saying put him at your flex.
There's
on
no
your
way.
team.
I'm not putting him on my flex, bro.
Why not?
Because Jameer Gibbs can do more. Can do more.
They're playing the Ravens
Okay.
too, which is kind of scary.
Okay.
Bro, drop Tank Dell. What are you doing?
Why do I need to drop him?
Cause I don't know, bro.
I don't need if I need to pick up someone, I will, but I don't need to pick up anyone right now. Like I have my lineup set for this
How are
week
you 5-1?
because I fry.
How am I 3-3?
Hey, I beat the teams.
I
beat the teams you can't beat.
No. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the points allowed. You have the least amount of points allowed in the league.
Yeah, because
Literally.
my team somehow straps up.
Because you get lucky. No, you get lucky.
Well,
you
hey.
get lucky. And the teams that fry it to me do shit against you.
That's not true because, look,
Bro, I have more points scored than you, and I'm 3-3.
yeah, because you're unlucky. And also, there was a 1 week where you had like 60 points. Stop it, bro.
That was 1 week.
I never had a bad week like that
Yeah.
ever.
That was 1 week. That was Alonzo. Listen, that was 1 week before I made my pickups.
Okay.
Aaron Williams and Puka
Okay.
and Achane.
Okay.
That completely changed my team. Actually, I had Kyron Williams and Puka that week, and they both got 30, and I didn't start them.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Forgot about that.
Yeah,
I'm just
week
saying I
3,
forgot.
81 points against ETN
Bro, who's
season.
gonna?
And I
know,
beat
but, like,
ETN
They
season.
both.
I
listen,
beat him.
listen. They both, Alonzo. They both had because he did shit. They
He
both
did.
had.
He
they
did
both
not. He
had-
had 147.
They both had a week. That's not ETN. That's not as good as he did against me.
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
It's
Wait.
not.
Let me see. No, I mean not that much worse. He had one.
Bro, it is. If you're.
He had one. Let me see what he had against you. What was that? Week 2.
It was week 2, I think. Yeah.
He had 155. That's not that much more.
Bro, Puka. Who's starting Puka and Kyron Williams after 1 good week?
Even if you did, you would have lost.
I know. You're telling me that it was my fault, but who's doing that? That's not a bad thing.
That's
I was
true.
just being cautious.
That's true.
You know, 'cause I saw Josh Jacobs. It was 1 week he did bad. It was let's see, bro. It's still Josh Jacobs. I was like Madison. Yeah, they're playing the Eagles, but I'm never starting Madison ever again unless I have to. Which is week 10 because most of my team is on buys
Yeah.
in week 10.
I tried to spread out my buys as much as I could.
Look at this. Week 10.
Yeah, that's what
Week 10.
'Cause-
But then my starting lineup is still respectable though, you know.
Nah, not really. I would say
It's better than yours.
no, it's not. Okay, let's
Without
go.
Jefferson.
Okay,
Without Jefferson, your
Patrick
team is
Mahomes is
ass.
smoking Justin Fields. Kenneth
He's
Walker's
not smoking shit.
Kenneth Walker
He's getting
or
20 points.
who's okay? What he's going to do better than Justin Fields. I can guarantee you that. Kenneth Walker
Not really.
Kenneth Walker smoking on that Josh Jacobs pack. Isaiah Pacheco
That's one
smoking.
person.
Isaiah Pacheco smoking on the
No, he's
Madison.
not.
Pacheco? Pacheco
I have
smoking
Jonathan
on
Taylor,
Madison.
too.
Pacheco smoking Madison, bro. It's not even close.
I'm not gonna start him. I'm not gonna start him.
Who you gonna start?
I have Jonathan Taylor. Or Zach
He's on your
Moss, whoever's
flex. He's
still
on your
there.
flex.
I know, but I haven't picked anyone up. It's week 10. I don't have to pick people up yet. Because I still have Julio, which I probably would drop if he's not doing anything.
I mean,
And I'll drop
this-
Zach Evans because like I'm not gonna need him
who you
anymore.
gonna pick up? Reynolds? Pacheco's still smoking on like Reynolds pack. Like, there's no one in the free agency pool that will do better than Pacheco.
Alonzo, you don't know that. People come out of nowhere.
By the way,
You have to be a good manager. And
I wanna
look
tell
at
you-
people and
I
see
want-
what they're doing every week.
I want to tell you this now. I think the Chiefs got a week 10 bye, so they won't even be in. I'm just.
Alonzo. But Alonzo, I'm just saying.
All right, Darius, we're playing next week.
I'm just saying.
You were playing next
I'm
week.
just saying. You're lucky at DJ. You're lucky at DJ Moore at the game of his life last week,
No, not last week.
or whatever. He had 51 points.
That
Whenever
was
that
like
happened.
that was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
When I say last week, I'm talking about the week. This week didn't start yet.
But this
We're
week
still
is
on
this
week
week.
6 right now.
But last week,
But
it's still
whenever,
past.
but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You
No, I
You know
didn't.
what I mean.
Obviously not.
Right now, you know what I mean. I've been saying last week this entire podcast, and you've been correcting me every time. But you know what I mean now. You're lucky DJ Moore at the game of his life when Justin Jefferson got hurt.
Okay.
Because you be talking mad shit. Your team
Okay.
is not better than mine.
We'll see next week.
We'll see next week, right? It doesn't. I don't even care if you beat me. That doesn't mean you're better than me. Whoever has more points is who's better. If you beat me, that just means like my team just happened to have like an off week or something, or maybe I didn't start the right people. That doesn't mean that your team is better than mine. It just means that maybe your team just went crazy. Like one person got like 50 points or some shit.
I wouldn't say that will be
What
the
really-
only- that won't
What
be
really
the only-
matters. What really matters is who has more points. Because whoever has more points is the better team. Like literally.
So if I were to win this thing, if I were to win this fantasy, you
By
would
the
say
end of the year, if you have the most points and you win the
no.
championship,
Let's
then you're the best
say
team.
I don't have the
Fuck,
most
why
points,
would
but
I
I
win?
what if I don't have the most points and I win? I can't celebrate that still.
They just had luck all year.
Well, then that's your fault for having inconsistent ass players.
Hey,
That's your fault
I don't
for
have
having inconsistent ass players. Stop,
I
don't.
don't have inconsistent players.
Well, you had 81
Who's
points in a week.
inconsistent on my team?
Imagine scoring 81 points in a
Who is
week
it?
and say you don't have an inconsistent team.
on my team?
Well, apparently,
inconsistent?
the players who gave you 81 points, whoever's in that starting lineup, was inconsistent.
So
That's-
Tyreek Hill had 1 week.
Okay.
Had 1 week where we didn't do anything.
Okay.
And then every other week is like flawless. And
Okay.
everyone's saying Tyreek Hill's the best player in fantasy right now. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that Tyreek
Well, then
Hill
let's
and Tua
see if he
didn't have a bad week.
let's see if he could be consistent with it. Continues for the rest of the year. Like my players, like
Let's see if DJ Moore can be consistent with it.
I never
Let's
said
see
I
if
wasn't
Patrick Mahomes. Let's see if Pat Mahomes keeps consistently getting 17 points,
literally
24 points.
I like Pacheco hasn't scored single digits all year.
I'm just saying,
Uh,
you keep talking about Pat Mahomes like he's like playing like crazy or something.
I'm not
He
even
was
saying
playing really. He was
He's-
doing really well in the beginning, but he's starting to like slow down a little bit. Fantasy.
I've never had a week where I'm like, man, Patrick Mahomes did really bad. I've never had that, even when he scored 17
Yeah,
points.
obviously.
So like, I'm fine with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
17 is
There's
like
definitely been quarterbacks that had way
Border.
worse games than 17 points.
17 like borders like. I was mad when Tua got 12. I was really mad. Like that makes me really mad.
Yeah, and I would be mad with 12.
I'm not happy about it. Hold on. I'm not happy about it because I drafted Pat Mahomes in round 5 or round 4
Mm-hmm.
when you could have picked like somebody else. I picked Tua in like round 9 or something like that. Round 8, something like late shit. Because he wasn't even my first quarterback I picked. I picked Justin Fields first, but it didn't even like hurt that bad.
I'm just
The
looking
one
at.
thing that I like really want, the one thing I really want on my team is just a better tight end. That's like the one thing. I need a consistent tight end, but it's so hard to get a consistent tight end, bro.
I've been looking
Oh,
at.
also I tried to make a trade. AJ Brown for Swift, but he declined it.
I'm looking at all the top
'Cause I
quarterbacks.
just wanted a running back.
I've been looking at all the top quarterbacks, and at their lowest, none of them had more points than Patrick Mahomes' lowest. So Josh Allen had less points than 17. Trevor Lawrence had less points than 17. I'm just saying, if I want consistency,
all I'm saying, Alonzo, is that I never said he was consistent. I said take your consistent 17. Take it. You have mediocre on your lineup right now.
Nah. I wouldn't say. How could you say
mediocre, bro?
Just because I haven't scored over 100. Just because I haven't scored over 150. If I haven't scored 160 points, oh man, my team sucks. No, if I get consistently 130s to 150s, I'm fine.
Bro, your points allowed. You're not playing anyone when they have great weeks. Imagine going against Dowd when he gets 190. What the fuck is that? What is that? Like, where did that come from? That's 1-5. His team's trash. When he goes against me, he gets 190, bro.
Who did they play that week?
What? And my team had 150 or something. I didn't even do bad, but his team's got 190. Like,
okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Like, what is my luck?
That's why
next week,
that's why
George Pickens is gonna have like 30 points or some shit. DJ Moore's gonna have 15 touchdowns or something, and I'm gonna be like, bro. And then Pat Mahomes is finally gonna get like 30 or 40 points or something, like out of nowhere. The Chiefs are just gonna have the best game of their year.
Playing against the Chargers this week.
Oh.
Well, no, not your week, not your week. I don't know who they're playing.
Oh, okay.
Your week to play against Denver.
Bro, you gotta be.
Bro, when I pick my team, I'm like, who can I pick that can be consistently giving me the same amount of points every week? I knew that Kenneth Walker would because they always give him the ball. I knew that Pacheco would because they always give him the ball on running plays. Like those, I try to pick like not someone who's like boom or bust ish players. I want people who want to give me consistent 20-ish points per game, and I'm fine with that. I don't need. Well, that's one player that I was like, wait, this like, and I thought he would be it.
The player that I picked also was Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Usually, whoever your best player is, they're usually doing their best.
Well, I mean, Justin Jefferson before he got injured in that game, he had over 24 points in every game.
I'm talking about when you picked him.
Yeah.
When I picked Tyreek Hill, I knew like last year he had games where he had maybe 4 games where he had single digits. Justin Jefferson had 2 games of single digits and then 2 other games with 10 or 11. Because I remember I was really sad. I was like, oh shit.
Well, the reason why I picked him because I knew that he was going to get a lot of targets. Like Kirk Cousins is getting Justin Jefferson. That's why I picked him. Yeah. So I know that he's going to get at least yeah, and that's why I was like, he's going to get at least 10 targets a game. There's not going to be anything he's not going to be a game where how sometimes Stephon Diggs he gets 4 targets and he's crying on the bench. I knew that
I would never
Jefferson
pick Diggs.
Yeah, I just know that Jefferson's going to get the ball. So I try to pick people who I think that's going to be playing a lot. And it's kind of sucks with DJ Moore currently because Justin Fields might be out for a little sometime. But
or it could be good. You never know until you see it.
And I'm playing against a pretty good team this week. They have me winning the projection, but it'll be still tough. We'll just see how it goes. I just need Justin Jefferson back, but too bad.
Oh, you're going against Quadir.
Yeah.
I tried to give him AJ Brown.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, he doesn't. It
would have been him for Swift.
He doesn't even really need Devontae Smith. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't really need Smith. But Swift. I said Smith. But he doesn't really have any other running backs. Gus Edwards.
That's why I was like, bro, this would be good for both of us right now.
Yeah, but
he was like, nah, look how Smith is playing right now. And I was like, bro, him and AJ Brown are literally playing the same.
Yeah, but
they're both getting the same shit. If anything, I'd be scared after what happened last week with Swift.
But look at his
7 carries.
Like you said, his receiving core is not really good. So would you put Metcalf at the flex? Is that
what?
Because he doesn't really have any for his flex option. He has Saquon there, so he has Bijan, Swift, and Saquon, which is probably
No,
the
I
best
was.
three
I,
running backs for fantasy currently.
I would.
One of the three.
I would start Pittman. I would start Michael Pittman
He hasn't been doing good recently.
over. I would start Michael Pittman. I don't trust DK at all.
Yeah, I stay
I
away
would
from
rather
DK.
play. I'd rather play Pittman over DK, and I would also rather play like. That's it.
Yeah.
Not Gus Edwards. I'm not gonna say Gus Edwards.
And then you're playing against a team that's
My team is not updating their shit. I think that's the guy you played last week too.
yeah. And
Isn't
he's
that the
not.
team you
No,
played?
no, it's not. No, it's not. I played against who did I play against? Kruger. No, yeah, Kruger.
Oh, okay.
But you saw AJ Jones because they have
McCaffrey's
AJ Dillon.
projected 32. That shit is crazy.
Who?
Being projected, McCaffrey's projected 32 points.
I mean, look who they're going against.
It's just a crazy projection, bro. I've
It
never
is.
seen that before.
Actually, I had one in the 30s with Justin one time, I think.
Really?
I don't think he got it. Or was it someone else? I saw 30 someone else like, whoa, that's weird.
I doubt that Justin Jefferson 30 projection. It's different with running backs because they have the updated the boosted stats, but
Yeah.
for a receiver, I've never seen that shit in my life. The highest I've ever seen for a receiver is like 26 or something.
Yeah. They do have Kenneth Walker this week with 27.7 projected, which is also on the higher
Maybe it
end.
was Walker.
Maybe.
Might have been Walker. If you had someone on your team, I would guess that it was Walker.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Maybe in like the beginning of the year. Did he have a really good week 1 or something?
They... No, it was week.
Oh,
It
he
was
didn't-
week three.
that
Week
was
three.
fourth
Week
game,
3
actually.
against the Panthers. He had 37.
No, what was he projected though? I'm saying.
I don't think I could check.
I guess
that.
you can't really check. You can't check that.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you know what you could check.
He
You
boomed.
actually could check. Let's see if you. I think you can look.
Oh,
up
I can
the
check.
team
Yeah,
stuff.
he was only projected 23 points that week.
Oh, okay. Oh, check Jefferson.
Yeah, I thought maybe it wasn't any of these players.
Maybe you were just going against McCaffrey.
Yeah, maybe I was going against McCaffrey. And
Bro, this man has Cooper Kupp and McCaffrey. I could still lose, bro. Like,
yeah, his team is tough. Like, it wasn't like
I still might not start Zach Evans. All my running backs are going against good defenses.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna be
Vikings
tough.
are going against the 49ers, and then the Colts are going against the fucking Browns. So it's like,
Yeah, I had the Browns defense on the bench this week actually for the Bills.
I'm just gonna put my money on the Steelers.
I might put the Browns on, but I'm not sure. I think the Bills would do their thing against the Patriots.
I'm taking a huge gamble this week, bro, with the Zach Evans.
Oh yeah, you are. I did see that. I saw you pick him up, and I was like, "Huh? Why did you pick him up?" I didn't know that Bull got hurt.
Yeah.
Kyron. At that point when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." All right, let's get with these picks.
I wish H-Han was healthy. Yeah, if Jeff Wilson plays, I might just start Jeff Wilson. No.
Well, he's on the IR. Wait,
not.
oh no, he got back. He's coming back this week potentially, right?
He might come back.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if I want to do that. Like,
All right, let's get with these picks because we don't have much time for you. Unless they
I
let
mean,
you
I
stay
have
for a little
7
bit.
minutes until I get kicked out of here, so I'm gonna have a little intermission. We can just like keep talking, but I'm gonna be walking around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to a classroom upstairs
Okay.
that's empty or something.
Okay, bet. But I mean, we'll see because I've been feeling good with my offensive output so far, and I'm also projected to have the most points out of everyone this week as well. And it's only projection, which doesn't really mean much, but We'll see. I feel like a lot of my teams. Look,
I
this is-
could be petty and start Jonathan Taylor just because you said that.
That's fine.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Well, okay. This is the players my team is going.
He needs to have a good game for me to feel comfortable.
These are the teams that my players are going against: the Chargers, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Rams, Detroit,
Whatever.
Baltimore, and Washington.
It just kept getting worse and worse. The more you start saying who they're going against.
Even Washington.
Well, when he said the defenses got good as he kept talking.
How
So your
good is
kicker's going against
how good is the Rams secondary though? Because it also goes with that. So the top ones I mentioned was the quarterback, which the Chargers. The running backs were Cardinals, Chargers. My flex, the Ravens. So that's going to be tough. Tight ends, Lions.
Don't go out of order.
Okay.
You went out of order. Why'd you go to flex? Did you do that when you first started saying it too? You didn't do that the first time.
No.
Just go in order.
All right. Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco going against the Chargers. So either
Don't
way.
even say who it is. You don't have to. Don't even say who. I already know your lineup. You don't have to do that.
Okay. Cardinals.
Because it's messing with my brain a little bit.
Okay, Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals. Yeah.
Raiders.
Right.
Rams.
Right, and this is where it's getting better and better.
Raiders?
The Rams and Raiders are debatable.
But are there secondaries like that?
What?
Is there secondaries
Better.
like that?
They're better than the first two teams you said. What did you say? Denver and fucking Chargers? They're
No, it's
garbage.
Cardinals and Chargers.
Oh yeah, they're garbage.
And then Detroit.
Right, and then they're better than everyone you said. So far,
Yeah,
too.
but the Titans. I mean, for the tight ends, they're ranked 28th with guarding tight ends.
You know what I've realized? That shit never matters.
I mean, based on what
changes every week.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, based on what you're
unless it's a defense going against the offensive ratings don't really those matter. When you look at the defenses and see who they're playing and how many points they usually get, that matters. That's the most important thing to look
Bills
at.
is 30th going against the Patriots.
Right, the Bills should absolutely demolish them. But it's also a division game, so
yeah, it'll be tougher. I already said the defense. Oh no, Jahmyr Gibbs. My flex is Jahmyr Gibbs, so running back, going against Baltimore. And then
Baltimore.
And then Buffalo defense, and then Graham Gano kicker. And Graham Gano
Gibbs does really well. That'd be a really good feel.
Yeah, he's my X factor for this week for sure.
Yeah.
And Graham Gano's,
my X factor is definitely Evans.
Yeah. Graham Gano's questionable, so I might need to get a new kicker, which I'm not really opposed to.
Kickers are also who cares, honestly.
Yeah.
Kickers are on and off all the time. Let me go in this room. I had art history in this room last year.
I might get Dicker the kicker.
Oh, it's so dark in here. Dicker the kicker.
Yeah.
Probably doing much this year.
Well, he hasn't really.
But maybe you know what? They don't have Colin Williams on the goal line anymore, so that can make a big difference with how many field goals they kick.
Who'd you say?
Because Kyron Williams is a goal line. They don't have Kyron Williams this week.
You know, he's not on the.
Oh,
Rams.
Dicker the kicker's on the Chargers, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's on the Chargers.
Never mind.
Wrong LA team, but you're close enough. They're going against the Chiefs.
I don't know why I said that.
So I think they're going. I think they will kick a lot of field goals against the Chiefs. Okay. You ready for the predictions?
That's why I dropped the Cowboys kicker too. He has a bye. I'm whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't they
I don't
really
care
don't
if
matter.
I'm the guy there.
Yeah.
Because what? Any kicker can go crazy like out of nowhere. So it's like
Yeah.
whatever. It just depends on the game.
Exactly.
Really.
Yeah.
They're all professionals. They all usually make their kicks.
Except for Vikings kickers, right?
As long as you're picking someone that, hey, we might see a little difference.
Hey, we on the up and up again.
We might be on the up and up.
That's what they said about Walsh.
Who said that about Walsh?
When he was really good.
Well, he was never really good.
And then when he missed that field goal
All
in the
I
playoffs.
all I can think about is the Seahawks game. Every time I see the Seahawks stadium, I think about that.
Wild. It's not even called CenturyLink anymore, which is also trash. No, was it?
What is
Yeah.
it called now?
Lumen Field. Lumen Field.
No, Gillette's the Patriots.
Yeah, Lumen Field is the Seahawks.
Lumen Field?
Lumen.
That's trash.
Yeah, I know. I feel like a lot of the renamed stadiums now are trash.
What's the one that you don't like that I actually like?
From football?
Wait, no, that's basketball. That's basketball.
Crypto?
Crypto Arena. I think
Bro,
it's
it's
cool.
trash. Bro, it's not. But Staples Center is iconic. And they got rid of Staples Center, bro. That job was gas.
It's only gas because it's old.
It's not even
if that
that
was
old.
new, it would be trash. No, I'm saying like because we're used to it. But like if that was like a new thing, that'd be garbage.
Bro, I don't like any of the new ones. Like Heinz Field is no more called Heinz Field, and that's also trash. I feel like it went perfectly.
It's
with
not called Heinz Field.
No, it's called like Acrisure Field or something. Acrisure Stadium.
See, that's garbage.
Exactly. Like, I just don't like the new like.
But Crypto Arena's tough.
Why? Crypto's not even cool anymore.
No, it's like the name just sounds cool.
It's literally crypto. It's not even just crypto. It's crypto.com arena. It's literally has a website as their name.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it's crypto.com. People just say crypto because crypto.com is because crypto.com is trash. You can look it up.
That's garbage.
All right. The game, the Thursday night game starts in 15 minutes, which is going to be the first game we're going to have right now.
Good game, right?
Yep, it's a pretty good game. We got the Jaguars going to not Los Angeles, what the heck? New Orleans to play against the Saints.
I am very interested in this game.
I'll go first. Hey, Thursday night, Darius. I told you they only up and up with Thursday night.
Did I say I don't watch Thursday night or did I don't watch Monday night?
Thursday.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because I mentioned the Vikings versus Eagles, and you was like, "Well, yeah, I had to watch that."
I might watch this because I don't have homework.
Okay.
I might. I don't know. I want to go to the gym in the morning.
I picked the Jags to win.
Okay.
2014.
I feel like that was a bad year.
It was moderately bad for me personally.
Oh, I was in what, 6th grade?
Yeah.
I don't really remember 6th grade like that, but I remember 5th grade.
It was like end of 6th grade, beginning of 7th.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I guess that year was pretty solid. I don't know. I like 2015. The end of 7th grade was lit.
Yeah, 2015 was Disney for sure.
The end of 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, the beginning. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what I'm saying. 2018 was tough too.
2018 was
probably
peak college time for me.
2018. And after that, 2019. like the worst year ever, and 2020 was like the second worst year ever. But then the end of 2020 was really good, like when I started college,
Yeah.
because like I met Amen and everything.
And I moved. You was like bio
20
walls outside.
2017. No. Like when I say end of 2020, I mean end. That was like the middle.
December. Yeah. Like December.
No, like November on.
Okay.
November on. Yeah.
Yeah.
October. No, the good thing about 2020 though, I'm getting very off track, but it's okay because this is a podcast and I can do whatever I want. The really good thing about 2020, like early 2020 or like late 2020, I mean, is all the good anime that I watched. I went on a crazy streak of like banger after banger after banger. Because like I finished Gintama, which is in my top 3 still. Oh no, it's number 4 now. Get kicked out. I watched Gintama, and then after I watched Gintama, I watched Rakugo, which is number like 6, I think, or 5. And then after I watched Rakugo, I watched Madoka Magica, which is like number 9 or something. And these are like all 9 out of 10s for me, right? Oh, Gintama was a 10. I think Rakugo is like and I'll give it like a 9.8 or something. It's like pushing the 10.
Yeah.
But it's like not quite there. I only have 4 10s. Bro, I'm watching One Piece right now. I can see me like, I don't know if I can ever give it like a 10 based on what I've seen so far, but it's definitely like a 9 from what I've seen for sure. Like easily, like, so it's in that like top 15 area, and I'm only in 100 and like 80 or 170 some episodes. I have so much more to watch. I said Goofy. Luffy hasn't even in Gear 1 yet. I said Goofy because I was thinking Gear 1.
Yeah,
I said Goofy.
So you said G, yeah.
Called this man Goofy, bro. But he is goofy. So I guess it kind of. He's like the most goofy, serious person you would ever see in a story.
Okay.
I thought Gintoki was the most goofy, serious person. It's definitely Luffy. Because bro is really stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no.
Like at least Gintoki's not dumb.
Yeah.
Like Gintoki's not dumb, but Luffy knows what Luffy's smart in. Isn't even really. I think he's kind of smart when he fights, but like he's not that smart. At least from what I've seen. He's done like some things that are like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Like when the last big fight he was in was against. So there's like 7 warlords of the sea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 7 or is it 8? I forget. It doesn't matter. And he fought this guy named Crocodile, and his powers are like Sandman. Like he can like turn into sand.
Mm-hmm.
So the second time Luffy fought him after getting his ass kicked, the first time, he like had water with him, so he couldn't turn into sand when he like made him wet.
Mm.
So I was like, that was pretty smart. It was like the smartest thing he's ever done, though. And he just says stupid shit, but it's like funny. But what he is actually smart at is like, I don't know. He just has some fire quotes. Like he just knows how to be real. And if you're being fake, he's gonna catch that shit and like call you out for it like immediately. And he's gonna be cool as shit when he does it. And I don't know. I just like the way he carries himself.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the new Video Game House?
I didn't, but I have to.
You have.
I don't know why I haven't.
You have to.
I've been like really lacking.
I laid off of it too. I didn't. It took me 10 days to watch it.
I have it in my watch list, so it always pops up. I just really haven't been watching YouTube. I've been watching One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Because it came out when I was like really starting to binge One Piece, and I haven't really been wanting to watch anything else.
Yeah.
But I do need to watch that. The next time I watch YouTube, I'll probably end up watching that.
Okay, bad. I don't really watch YouTube as much as I used to either. I just mostly like put it on for podcasts. That's really it. Like I'm not really like watching content as much as I used to back in the day.
I have seen all their other new videos though.
Okay. So
I like how they have
Butler
like a bunch of clips and like one video. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
No, I haven't. Anything that they dropped after Video House, I haven't seen. Or Video
Okay.
Game House I haven't seen. So if that came out after Video Game House,
It came out like a day before it, so in that time frame.
Oh, okay.
It was still in that time frame
Alright.
though. All right.
Yeah.
What's your predict for Jacksonville Saints?
You said let's carry this shit on.
We gotta do something.
And that might just be someone's favorite part of the podcast. Maybe they're like a
Yeah,
One Piece
that's
fan
why I
or
didn't stop
something.
you. That's why I'm not like, why are you getting off topic? Like,
Hold
'cause,
on.
like we chilling.
Wait, before we go back to football, there's another anime that I watched at that time that I just can't recall at the moment, and I really want to know what it is. So I'm gonna go look at my account. Where do you see Jordan Poole?
I did.
Cook.
Yeah. Who they played? Can't remember. It was Was it the Magic? It might have been the Magic.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. It was the Knicks. Yep. Yeah, he was frying.
Oh my gosh! All right, I
You got
watched
it.
Ping Pong Animation, and that's also another 9, a strong 9. Like that's like a 9.5 or something like that.
Mhm.
Like that's like really up there. That's like my 7th favorite anime, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I was like right behind Rakugo. And that was when I was watching ReZero weekly, and I was in ReZero was at like peak, and it was just so fire. I was watching that. I was reading webtoons. It was right after. It was also, you know, the September challenge thing that I have.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever did the September challenge in 2020.
Okay.
So that was like another big thing that happened. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was like the one good thing about 2020 was like my anime account on Instagram, really.
Popping off.
Everything
Going
else.
crazy.
That was like, yeah. But the only reason why I was doing that was because like I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
Bro. And I just didn't want to do anything. Like I was just in a bad mind space.
Yeah.
Like now I still watch a lot of stuff. Not as much, but I still watch a lot. It takes a lot for me to get in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now I'm in the mood to watch this because it's amazing.
Yeah.
The last time I went on like a nice streak of watching stuff was so this is fire. I watched Monster, which made it that's number 5, actually. That's why Rakugo is number 6. I forgot why Rakugo was 6. But Monster like really pushed its way up to like the top of my rankings. It's like a nice 9.9, maybe. I'm not giving it a 10. I don't think it's perfect. I was watching Fruits Basket with Amen, which is probably my favorite anime that I've watched with Amen. But Blue Lock though. Blue Lock is fire. You would love Blue Lock. No, we gotta watch Blue Lock.
Bro, we still need to watch Mob
Mob
Psycho,
Psycho.
bro. We still gotta watch Mob Psycho.
Blue Lock's a soccer. You know what Blue Lock is? It's a soccer anime.
Oh, okay.
Bro, it's so fire.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I watched Monster. Oh, Vinland Saga season 2 was out, and I was watching that. Then I watched. This is the big one. I watched Evangelion, and that made it to number 2. It passed Monogatari and Gintama.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that time, we were still watching Blue Lock weekly, and that shit was fucking fire. And then I watched Nana, which was like a great show. It wasn't like one of my favorite. I gave it like an 8 something, I think, but it was really good. So I was just kind of disappointed by the ending. But the anime doesn't have the same ending as the manga, I heard. So I was kind of disappointed by that because I kind of wish there was more, but there wasn't more. But there's more in the manga, so I was like, oh shit. But I was too late. I didn't like care that much to read it.
Yeah.
But it was really good though. I watched that, and then Vinland Saga was still coming out. Then I started watching Vinland Saga with Dad, and then I watched Violet Evergarden, and that was like right before I left to go to summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
And Violet Evergarden was the last thing that I've watched because it was before Camp Canadensis. And then I started watching One Piece after that. But, like, I can't count that as part of the streak. The One Piece is, like, on a whole different thing because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Because I was gone for, like, 4 months of watching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Violet Evergarden was amazing. Violet Evergarden. I watched Violet Evergarden after I posted my top 50 favorites. And if I did watch it before, it would have probably been around what? I gave it a 9, so it's up there.
Mm-hmm.
I probably put it like above Haikyuu, so like 17.
Okay.
Under Vinland Saga. Yeah, I probably put it around there. That was really good. But yeah, I'm good now.
You gotta bring it out.
It's because like I hate when like you saw me when I couldn't find that video on TikTok
Yeah.
for the top 5 years. If I like forget something, but I know that there's something, I just can't think of it. I have to go and find it and unlock it, or I'm gonna like.
I'm literally
right.
the same way, so I understand that. So when you said like I need to find this still, I'm like, all right, yeah, let's let him find it because I know how he feels.
And it was big too. What was it that I said? I'm not gonna look again.
It's the top 5 receivers. TikTok.
No, I'm talking. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Instagram. Never mind.
Oh,
yeah.
I got you.
I wish why didn't I like that post? It's so weird. That's why I hate that sometimes.
Because
like,
Justin Jefferson wasn't on that, John, so you said whatever.
He didn't deserve it. Yeah,
it wasn't just that. It was just like because he just wasn't on the like, But well, I mean, like because he can. But I was just like, I wasn't really like serious though either. I would just say that just because.
You know what's funny about that though? Is like, I was thinking about talking about this earlier. Like my favorite receivers of all time that I've watched in my lifetime. And it's like, obviously, Justin Jefferson and Diggs are going to be there just because they're on the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I can't say Percy Harvin because I was just there for Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Right? When I was a kid. So it's those two. And then after that, on other teams, like my favorite people that I've ever watched, got to be Julio. This is why I picked Julio because I really loved watching Julio Jones.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite receivers ever. Julio, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was a big Larry guy. Steve Smith.
Yep. Dog.
And then like more current, I love watching Tyreek Hill. Like so much.
Bro, Odell Odell rookie contract?
I'm not gonna say Odell.
Fire.
Odell. Although I did really like Odell, I didn't like him as much as these guys.
Yeah.
I forget. There was more people that I remembered earlier, but I can't remember. It was like literally today when I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I saw that post today too.
It reminds you of all the receivers back then.
Right. And I was just like thinking, who was at that time? I don't think anybody else was. Like around like the Julio time. Antonio Brown isn't.
I mean, he started playing in what, 2013, 2014?
I used to always say Julio was a better receiver than Antonio Brown back when people used to debate about it. Because Julio just had everything. He had everything that Antonio Brown had, and he also had more.
I feel like the more is the height.
Not just the height, the strength. But that's a big thing. When you're that tall and you can still do the same things.
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
You're that much stronger. Like that's what I mean. Like he has everything. Like
But
Antonio Brown
Adrian, I mean, yeah,
didn't
no,
have those
sorry,
attributes.
but
Like I've seen
Antonio
clips of
Brown.
Antonio Brown literally just getting like babied, bro. Like he got babied sometimes
I think
when he went up against like really good corners, especially when he went against Richard Sherman. Oh my gosh, it was bad. I just saw that. I saw like I love football on TikTok because they have like all these old cornerback versus receiver matchups. And they're so fun to watch. I saw Randy Moss, Deion Sanders one. That one was really cool. Because like I never even like put that together that they even played each other,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. But I think that Antonio's like a lot of like he had some seasons where he was unguardable.
Yeah, he definitely had seasons where he had the like best stats in the NFL.
Yeah.
But even in those years when he was unguardable, he got clamped up in certain games. Like I saw the games, like I was watching the clips. I was like, damn, he really got clamped. Because I was rooting for Antonio Brown when I was watching the clips. I was like, come on. Maybe it wasn't Richard Sherman then. I don't know. Because like even though I used to not like Richard Sherman when I was younger, I love Richard Sherman now.
Really?
When I was younger, I just didn't like him because like they're beating the Vikings. He was annoying.
Yeah. I always
But,
like.
There's nothing to hate about him. There's nothing to hate about him. Like he's a good guy. He's just competitive, and you know.
I really
He's
like that
great.
Seahawks team growing up, man. I love that Seahawks team growing up. All right.
I hated them.
Yo, bro, you gotta get them picks. Now we need to get.
All right, bro. It's only been 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Okay, 12 minutes goes a long way.
Hey, well, like I said, that might be someone's favorite part of the podcast. Yeah.
The football part? What should we talk about anyways?
We're used to the pick'ems. It's a little refreshing to get something.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
yeah, I'm not denying that.
Speaking of, who are your 5 favorite receivers that you've seen in your lifetime, Alonzo?
It's actually kind of hard for me to think about that. Steve Smith was like one that's like yes, like definitely. But I wasn't really like. I had a lot of corners I liked growing up. I liked a lot of corners.
That's funny. That's really funny because like, I literally am a corner, and I usually root for receivers.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I didn't even play receiver. Although I should have.
I loved Darrelle Revis growing up. I love Sherman.
Fair.
Like even when I was younger, Champ Bailey was my guy. I also enjoyed bias like the corners for the Giants. So like man, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Starts with an A, initials AW.
Not like Xavier Rhodes.
What's his name? Oh man, I cannot think. I gotta look it up. Giants corners, 2000. Oh, hold on. Webster. His last name.
Carl Webster.
No.
Chris Webster.
No, it starts with an A.
Charles Webster. Oh, they said CW.
No, AW. Where's
Alonzo Williams?
Corner. Show me corner.
Antoine Webster.
It's close to that, I think.
Maybe
I could be also completely tripping with the first name. But I can't even find corners on here.
That'd be
DB.
funny if he was a C.
DB. No, he's definitely Corey. It is a C. I was okay. So did I actually say C the first time? Am I tripping, or did I say A? I don't even remember anymore. Corey Webster. He was my guy.
Check the VOD, I guess. Maybe I just knew.
Maybe you did know.
Like subconsciously, I just like knew. Like I don't know who that is.
Okay. I've been like Antonio Cromartie and like Dominique Rogers Cromartie, into a role. Like I like the secondary was like what I loved a lot growing up. Okay. You ready to give your pick now? You finally decided for this tough matchup?
I want to be right with the Saints 1 week. I'm going to pick the Saints again. I want to go 24-21. That sounds pretty good.
The Saints
Sounds
are
pretty
gonna
good, Darius.
the Saints are gonna disappoint you 2 weeks in a row. I hope you're prepared.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good to me.
All right. All right. Next game, we got the Raiders going against Justin Fields and Chicago Bears.
He's not even playing.
It's questionable. Is it confirmed?
No, he's doubtful.
Hey, still a chance, baby.
I don't think he's practiced this week.
I don't think he has either. Let's see, actually. Didn't practice Thursday.
I even picked up Jordan Love in the one league because I only had Justin Fields.
Oh, okay. Who are they playing? Oh, I see. I see why you picked
Someone
them.
not that good.
Yeah, I see why you picked them. We'll get
forget
there. We'll get there. You first, by the way.
Raiders, for sure. I'm going to go like 20-10. Raiders.
I'm going to go 26-14. DJ Moore gets 2 touchdowns somehow.
I'll be so annoyed, but at least it's not happening against me.
Oh, Raiders win, by the way. I didn't say that. Raiders win, but DJ Moore gets those 2 14 points for the touchdowns.
With who at quarterback?
Trace McSorley. I don't know their quarterback, but
Really?
they did pick up Trace. They did pick up Trace McSorley though, from the Patriots.
Yikes.
Yeah, because he was on their practice squad. So it is yikes. Yeah, I know. I agree.
Oh, Alonzo, you know what you should do? Never mind. You don't want to. What's up? What's next?
All right, Browns, Colts. Colts at
Is Sean
home.
coming back?
Let's see. Hold on. Boom. He is questionable. Limited practice today. So there's a chance. I'm still picking the Browns either way. It does not matter to me. I'm picking them to win 24-14. Tough one for you.
Not really. I want to go like. I'm just thinking of like a score. I'm gonna pick the Browns. But I'm trying to think about what I think it'll be. Let's say like. I'm gonna go 17 to 17-9.
Okay. All right, next game. We got a very, very, very poor performance recently team with the Buffalo Bills.
Falcons?
Bills.
Okay.
Going against the even worse team, the Patriots. I'm going to say the score will be...
First.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is, yeah. My bad.
I'm gonna say 30-17.
I'm going to say 20 to 10.
Let's go, Diggs. Have a career game.
Oh, by the way, Jags are up 7-0.
Wow. Oh my god. Was it Etienne?
I don't know. I just clicked on it and the Saints have the ball, so I don't know.
See if finds that
I
first.
could check.
Let's see if
Okay.
finds that first.
Yep.
Let's see if finds it. Let's see.
It was it was
Load.
ETN. It was ETN. Wait, was it? Where's his
was.
team? It was, yeah.
It was.
I said it
was.
first. I said it.
No, but you didn't actually know though. You were kind of confused.
Well, I saw Travis Lawrence I saw that he didn't throw a touchdown, so I said ETN.
But that doesn't mean I knew for a fact. You know, I saw ETN PD.
Don't
I went
matter.
to ETN season to
Don't
figure
matter.
it out.
I said it. I still said he scored, so it don't matter. Oh, all right. Next
That
game.
was probably the first drive too. Good first drive.
It had to be the first drive, unless they got a turnover, from the Saints. All right. Next game. This is probably gonna be
Oh,
the
the 49ers are so lucky.
This is probably gonna be
They
the
play
Monday night.
Monday.
Yeah.
So they have extra time. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
This is probably gonna be the worst game of the week.
Oh, don't say that.
We got the Commanders versus the Giants. You know what? I gotta pick my team to win at least another time this year, and they're home. I'm picking the Giants to win, 17-13.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Jahan Dotson's gonna have 3 touchdowns, so they're gonna win. They're gonna win like 30 to. But then the Giants are gonna fight back a little bit. You know, like get like 30 to 17 Commanders.
There's a whole
No,
lot.
28. I'm not giving them 30. Fuck that.
Yeah, good choice. You said 28-13?
No, 17.
Oh, 17. Okay. Saquon's questionable. Daniel Jones questionable. Evan Neal questionable. Andrew Thomas looks like he's probably gonna be back. It does say questionable though. So that's a lot of people, but I believe the Giants can sneak out a win. Next game, we got an NFC South showdown with the Falcons going against
me guess.
the Bucs.
Never mind.
Well, too late. You get a little Discord delay, but it's fine. You're first.
Two teams that both disappointed me last week.
Yeah.
Who did the Bucks play last week?
They played against. They played the Lions.
They played the Lions,
yeah.
I'm gonna pick the Bucks to win. I want to go 24-16.
Okay.
Bucks.
So Falcons gonna lose by the same exact scoreline as last week.
That's what it was last week.
They lost 24-16 to the Commanders.
Oh, I wanted the Falcons to definitely score. That's what it was. I know it is. It was the Falcons. I was rooting for the Falcons to score again for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because I picked the Falcons. We both picked Falcons probably, and then you probably would have had a better chance of not having me get the points.
I need to check. You picked the Commanders. I picked the Falcons.
Oh,
No, there's no way. Did you actually pick the? You had to have picked the
I had
Commanders. You
to,
had the same
because-
score.
yeah. Oh yeah, it was the same score.
I have to be
that's
thinking of
right.
week 5. I have to be thinking of week 5.
Yeah,
I'm just
it
gonna
has to be week
forget
5.
about that. I don't want to think
Yeah,
about it
literally,
anymore.
out of sight of mind, baby. All right, I'm gonna pick the Falcons to win, 2017. Yeah.
See, now this is a good thing because I want the Falcons to win. All right.
Why do you want the Falcons to win?
I like them.
But you picked the Bucks.
Well, yeah, because like
I think this game's a toss up anyway. But like, I picked the Bucks, so I can at least be happy if they win. I picked them in this,
Interesting.
and like, I just like the Falcons, and I have like, I guess I have Mike Evans too. So whatever.
Yeah.
I have Bijan and Mike Evans on the same team.
All right, Lions going to Baltimore, play against the Ravens. You're first, I think. No, I am.
Yeah, short-term memory, bro.
Lions win. I don't even think it's gonna be particularly close. I'm gonna say 30-17.
I'm gonna have the Lions win, but I don't think they're gonna score that many points against the Ravens. I want to say like 21 to. I'll say 21-14. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just think it's gonna be lower scoring, but like not like super low, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. The reason why I kind of did this is because it's like two different conferences. Usually when two different conferences play against each other, it's a lot more scoring than defense. Okay. Next game.
I feel like every Ravens game is low scoring though.
Let's see. Bengals 27-24. I wouldn't consider that low scoring.
Oh, and that's a division game. So what's up with the conference?
They haven't played against any other conferences, so I don't have a barometer for that one. Every other every team they played was AFC. So
I see, but usually divisional games are dogfights, so you can't go by the usual when it comes to the Ravens because the Ravens are weird.
Well, Ravens lost 17-10 against the Steelers. That's division.
Mm-hmm.
So.
They should have had way more points than that, though.
By the way, it looks like the
Steelers didn't deserve that one.
So the Saints missed the field goal, but then it looks like there was maybe a fumble. They're reviewing it, I think. But either way, it looks like the Jags recovered it.
I'm gonna put up a split screen here now.
Okay. Oh, he definitely fumbled it, but I thought they recovered it, but maybe not.
At the same time.
I'm watching it on Twitch.
I'm pulling it up on Hulu. Wait, is Monday Night Football on Hulu? It's not, is it?
Thursday night, no, it's on
Prime.
Yeah,
it's not.
But I think Twitch would be easier to watch it. And that'll make sure that like we're basically watching at the same time as well. And I'm not even really watching. I'm just going back and forth. You picked that.
You look stuff up on your computer too. I just use my phone, so
yeah,
it works out for me, not for you.
All right. So next game is going to be Pittsburgh going against the Rams. It's an interesting game for sure. Is it your turn to go
Wait,
first?
who is it?
Steelers versus the Rams.
Yeah, I'm first. You know who I'm picking.
Yeah.
The Rams are like my thunder. I'm gonna go 26 to 12 Rams.
$20 17 Rams. It's a toss up for me, to be honest. I was like, could their defense do it? But I was like, they're not the Browns at the end of the day. So
They also, even the game against the Ravens, like, were they playing good defense? I don't know. They got burnt so many times. They were just dropping balls.
Yeah. Hey, 10 points is 10 points, baby. 10
points, bro. That was like that was like what, 4 touchdown opportunities that were dropped. That's so crazy.
Yeah. All right, next game. It's gonna be the Cardinals going to Seattle, play the Seahawks and Geno Smith. I'm gonna pick the Seahawks to win. I'm gonna say it's going to be 30-16. You heard me?
Pass interference is crazy.
Oh, I didn't see it.
30
Alright.
team.
Yeah,
Seahawks,
30 to 16 Seahawks. You mean catcher interference? Or was that pass? Wait.
Yeah, it's a pass interference. Whatever it was pass interference. Like, I don't know who it was,
Okay.
but someone was pass interference. He's like pulling his shoulder pad.
Yeah.
I think they called it on the Saints because they were celebrating.
Okay.
I mean, they called it on the Jags because they were celebrating.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a little bit lower, just a little bit. 24 to. But I'm gonna keep 16 for the Cardinals. I like that for the Cardinals. Picking the Seahawks out, of course.
Yeah. Okay. This next game's interesting. We got the Packers going against the Denver Broncos.
Oh, that's why I picked them. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you picked Jordan Love.
I'm gonna go 27 to 17 Packers.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they could pull it out. I feel like the Broncos could pull it out. I'm gonna say 17-14 Broncos.
The deed has been done. You can't go back now.
Yeah. I told you the same thing.
Good.
Even though you're mad when I say it. I'm fine with it.
Done.
Yep. And we're gonna see Denver's home. I'm ready for it.
I don't know, man.
I'm ready.
I don't know.
I don't trust Green Bay like that.
I might just have PTSD, which is Packers post-traumatic.
Yeah, I got you.
I see Packers and I just think good team.
Even though they weren't even a good team last year.
That was Aaron Rodgers' fault. He was being a drama queen.
All right, bro.
He ruined the whole organization last year. He's being a bitch.
Yeah.
All
right, next game.
Next.
Last of the 4:00 games. We got the Chargers going to Kansas City, GEHA Field, Arrowhead, baby. It's me.
Mr. Dick riding. Yo,
You're funny.
What if the Chiefs change their name from Arrowhead?
If they do,
that'd be so weird.
That'd be wild. No,
But,
if anything, it would be Lambeau.
Sure, I'm pretty sure. No, they're not changing Lambeau.
That's what I'm saying. That would be wild if Lambeau got changed.
They might actually change the Chiefs one though.
Yeah.
Because people, people have a problem with arrows, the Arrowhead thing.
Yeah. I'm picking Chiefs.
Because obviously Chiefs are talking about Native Americans, so.
Yeah. I'm picking Chiefs. That? I'm picking Chiefs.
Yo, you know what I learned? We're not 25% Native American.
How come?
Mom is 25% Native American. Grandpa is half Native American.
We have Native Americans on our dad's side.
Grandpa is Irish.
Yeah, that's the old Grady.
You know that?
Yeah, that's hence the old Grady. I knew that.
I never really thought about it. I don't know why.
Yeah, but we have Native American on our dad's side.
Who's Native American? Who? Nani wasn't she?
Part, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it wasn't full, obviously, but
then that's really small then, because That's great
I
grandma.
mean, for us,
Like,
it would be
that's a great grandmother.
For us, it would be a 16th for mother's side, so that would be like, or not an eighth. So that's like what, 12%. I would say like it's around the same for around the same for the other.
No, it's
side.
lower.
I don't know. Father said we were more Native American on that side, so than mother's side.
Maybe for dad, but like for our generation, it gets even like smaller. Like, you know,
Not when the two
American.
come together with mother and father.
No, I'm saying like.
What
Did
happened?
he catch that? Oh.
Nope, out of bounds, baby.
I want to see the review, bro. Hold on. That's the Shaheen, boy.
Yeah, it was. Let's see it.
Hold on.
Nope.
I thought he got it.
Nope.
I thought he.
Nope.
I was so close.
No, it was close though. It was
If only
close.
he was. If only he was Julio Jones.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have had to jump like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I knew
Nah,
what you-
chill. Remember that catch he made in the Super Bowl? Nah.
Who?
It's not just about height. Julio.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that it would have been an easier
That was the
catch.
best
But
catch
from where that
I've ever
ball
seen
was,
in
it would have been an
football.
easier catch for him. That's what I'm saying. If he was taller, it would have been an easier catch for him because he wouldn't have had to jump as high.
That was the best catch I've ever seen in the Super Bowl, and any Super Bowl. Even better than the Julian Edelman one. Because like that was just, like pure skill. Like I've never seen anybody. That's the best toe tap I've ever seen. Anyways.
Sadly, it's not iconic because they choked the lead. It cannot.
Bro, it's so iconic.
You can't. I don't think you could ever have a best catch if you don't win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
I said the best toe tap that I've ever seen.
Oh, I got you. But you said better than Julian
I'm not talking
Edelman's.
about, like, the
That's what I'm
best
saying.
impact.
Like I feel like
I'm saying it's a better catch than Julian Edelman's.
yeah, but you're basically saying it's the best catch.
I'm not
ever
talking about the game.
in the Super Bowl.
I'm talking Julian Edelman.
Whose is the best
Yeah,
catch?
that's what I'm saying.
It's not the best catch.
Maybe the helmet
because
catch. It's
because
fire.
yeah, that's not fine. You know, I didn't want to say it. I was waiting. You know, so. That job was, and especially the circumstance before that, because Eli should have been sacked. Okay.
Bro, imagine if that Vikings Bills game last year was a Super Bowl. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
like Justin
wild.
Jefferson makes that crazy catch, fourth and 18, and then they go down the goal line. They don't get it 4 times in a row. Justin Jefferson gets like, no, bro. Justin Jefferson at the end of that game, so he caught that pass. Then he caught another pass to get down, and then he caught another pass, but he was down short at the goal line. And then they tried to score 4 times, didn't get it. Turn the ball over. The Bills get the ball, turn the ball over, fumble, overtime.
I remember that fumble.
Justin Jefferson goes into overtime. Bro, he went off. You remember how much he went off in that overtime? Not only did he make those crazy catches in the fourth quarter,
just was
but in
catching
overtime,
everything.
he did even better. Like, they couldn't guard him. And no matter how hard he was getting hit, he just still held on to the ball. It was so crazy.
Was that game?
If that was a Super Bowl, he would have got MVP for sure.
100%.
Clear cut. That would have been like the best performance in a Super Bowl ever, bro. That would have been so iconic.
Have you? Do you think that game was better than the Colts comeback from 31 down? It's close. I kind of go back and forth with those.
Yeah. The Bills game, bro. The Bills game. That shit was just insane, especially with like the Bills were like one of the best teams in the league, so it was like made it even cooler. You know, like this is one of the best games I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
But the Minneapolis Miracle is still on top.
Oh, it has to
This
be.
was happening in the playoffs.
It has to be. It has to be, bro.
I remember, bro, I always started crying. I was like, Marcus, we're done. I remember Marcus was there. I was like, I'm going to lose. And Marcus was sad too because he was rooting for the Vikings.
Uh-huh.
And then when it happened, well, you weren't there, were you? You weren't there.
I was in college.
You were busy then.
I was in college.
Yeah. That was my sophomore year. High school.
Wait.
No. It was my freshman year of high school.
I should have been home for that. I might have been working. But no, because I
Maybe
felt like
I know you weren't home.
no, because no,
Maybe you were at someone's house.
no,
You were really hanging out with people.
I don't think so because what year was that? I can't remember now.
2017. It was 2018, maybe. I think
No.
it was 2018.
2017.
I had to be because that's when the Eagles won. So it was 2017 season, but it happened in January. Okay, so I was in school because it happened in January 14th, and I was in school. So yeah, because that was when. Wait, Marcus shouldn't have been home. He should have been at Lock Haven, unless he was.
He was
home.
there, bro. I tackled him.
He probably was there just there for the weekend. Then he's probably just there for
Bro,
the
I
weekend.
remember I tackled. I straight up tackled him.
Yeah,
Like, we were standing up, and I ran over to him and I tackled him onto the couch. I was like, ah!
yeah. I was working in the cafe at that time, and it was on the TV. So I was working, and I was watching it. I was
You
watching. I
had
was
that
like,
late ass game at work. That stuff.
I mean, I had
forgot you worked
TVs.
at
I
a
was
cafe.
chilling. Yeah, I worked in a cafe for a year.
Yeah.
That job was kind of lit. I'm not gonna hold. I could have easily been like literally, if I was in Hazleton the whole time, they would have gave me like leadership within the first month. That's how good I was.
Damn.
The McDonald's working
1
that
month
came me
is
crazy.
wild.
Right? I literally got Employee of the Month my first month working there.
That's crazy.
Right? I still have it to this
That's
day, like the little thing. It says September 2017. Anyways, did I say my Chiefs score?
I don't know how we got off of that, but no, we did not. Oh, because of the catch. 'Cause I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, the catch, and also like before that we were talking about like the stadium names and stuff, like we were gonna change it, and we talked about our ethnicity. Yeah. So we did go on like a crazy tangent.
It's always because of me.
I mean, I always roll with it. All right, next. So Chiefs. I have the Chiefs winning. I'm gonna say 35. No, scratch the 35.
Too late. Psych, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna say 27-20.
$35. To 25.
I'm gonna give you a stat, Darius. They've only scored over
Bro,
30
imagine
points one time this year, and it was against the Bears.
I told you, Alonzo. Now that I started talking shit on Pat Mahomes, he's gonna do it.
Hey, I'll take it. I have him on fantasy. But
He's gonna do it.
I'm just based off of their games. Yeah,
Or the Chargers
I
suck.
can't go over 30s. Okay, they still kept it close against the Cowboys. They're trash too.
I'm talking about their defense. What was the score to that game?
2017.
That game was trash.
Exactly. I told you that game was so bad.
I didn't watch it.
So bad, bro. All right, next game. Sunday Night Football. It's a banger. We got the Dolphins
Oh, the Dolphins.
going against the Eagles.
I was like, he hasn't said the Dolphins. Sunday night?
Sunday night. I think we should watch it. I think we should watch at least a little bit of it together.
Sunday night. It's gonna be me.
All
All
right,
day.
Darius, who you picking?
You know what I'm thinking.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 25-20.
Dolphins.
I'm gonna say
Dolphins.
24.
My headphone died. I can't hear you, but I put my other one in so that I can hear you.
I'm gonna say 24-20 Dolphins.
You fuck. Okay. I'll take that.
I'll take
I'll
it
take
too.
that. Because when I said 25, I was thinking You better not pick like 26. You
I
picked 24, so I'll take it.
think it's gonna be a close, hard fought game between the two. It's hard for me to pick more points with the Eagles defense because the Eagles defense does keep them in games. And I feel
This
like
is
their
going to
offense will
change
do
my power
enough.
rankings if the Eagles win
Because you already kind of worked on it.
because the Dolphins. Well, I actually haven't changed anything. It's all like mental.
Okay.
But the Dolphins, their defense isn't as good as the Eagles defense, you know?
Yeah.
But the Eagles defense isn't even doing that well. What am I talking about?
They're
It's
not
whatever,
doing that
bro.
well?
They're not doing that well. Like, that well. They'd be that scared that, like, a team couldn't get a lot of points against them, you know? Because the teams have done it.
I mean, you're not completely wrong, but I feel like it's just a Sunday night game. It's gonna be tough. Okay. Monday night.
Is Tua good in primetime? I feel like when the Dolphins cook, it's at like 1 p.m. all the time.
I don't know his. Let me check. I don't know. I don't really know his primetime record. Tua.
Because I remember when they played the Bills last year in primetime and they lost.
They are. That's definitely not true.
Sad.
That's well because it says 28-14. No, Tua's not been in that many primetime games in the NFL. That's probably counting college. So I need to find in NFL. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 2020 he won 1. So 4 and 1, 5 and 1.
Sounds pretty good so far.
Oh wow, he did play in a lot of them. Oh, he did play in it. So it is. I think it is actually all NFL. He just plays a lot of primetime, I guess. This game was
He's played that many?
Well, this game doesn't count because he didn't play. I don't think he played the whole game. He had 2 completions. I think he got hurt in that game. There's a few games where he just got hurt in the games.
The concussion game was primetime.
Yeah, against the. This is weird. But anyway, it's 20. It looks like it says 28-14, but I don't. No, that's just in his career in general, bro. That's not even, bro. They're so stupid. All right, they don't have primetime stats on here. Oh well. I'll just, yeah. I don't know, but. We'll see how it goes. But let's do this Monday night. We got the 49ers going against.
I know
the
Tyreek
Vikings.
Hill's good in primetime.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And you're no, I'm first. I'm gonna say. Let me look at the injury list for the 49ers before I make any rational.
They're all
guesses.
questionable.
Yeah.
They're not out.
Yeah, I'll pick the 49ers to win. I'm gonna pick them to win. 33-27. Yep. Nah, actually, no. Whatever. I already said it. It's fine.
Too late.
Yeah, I said it. I already said it. It's fine. I just realized Kirk Cousins prime time. I'm toast. Even though he didn't do that bad against the
And they
Eagles.
don't have Jefferson.
He didn't do that bad against the Eagles and what's it called, but you know, I
And they had Jefferson.
Yeah, and they had Jefferson. Oh well, it'd be like that. I just gave you that one for free. Unless the Vikings win, then you'll be happy either way.
I'm gonna say 33
If you say
to 23.
okay, bruh, that's not even a difference. That's not even what you really believe. That's wild. You don't
What do
believe
you mean?
that. When I said 27, you was like, "Oh, score that," and then you said 3 points. I mean, 4 points less. Like,
Because 23 is way different than 27.
how you gonna get 23 points?
Jordan Addison.
I meant, what's the like? How they're gonna get those points each time? 'Cause I
Jordan
don't.
Addison.
So he's gonna score every single point of those 23.
He's going to get 2 touchdowns. Then there's going to be a field goal, another field goal, and then another field
There you
goal.
go. I was saying if you knew the stat right there. All right, whatever. You could do that. I just want the Vikings to win now, a low scoring game. That make me feel better. All right, Darius. Let's do your tickets guessing.
Oh my god.
What has the lowest?
Steelers and Rams.
That's LA, bro. Well, no, that's not always the case, but that's a lot. It's a lot of money for that one.
Bears Broncos.
No, that one's pretty high too.
Browns Colts.
That's you're getting lower and lower.
Raiders Bears. The Raiders aren't home, so.
Yeah, but it's slightly more than the Colts Browns.
All right, tell man. Okay.
All right, it's the Falcons. It's the Falcons Bucks.
Should have known. That shit's ass.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
that is asking. All right, what's the highest? You should not have to overthink this one.
Dolphins Eagles.
Yeah, it's a whopping 251. Also, when Eagles are home, their prices are also a lot too.
Hey, pocket change for me, man.
Oh yeah, you should go to the game. It's in Philly. It's only 3 hours away.
Give me 50. I want the 50-yard seat.
All right, that's a lot more money than 251.
I don't need the 250. I don't need those nosebleeds.
Oh man,
That 50-yard seat.
You're gonna sit in front row. You're gonna be harassing the Eagles sideline, and then all the Eagles fans are gonna hurt you.
I don't even hate the Eagles really anymore.
But yeah, but I know you want the Dolphins to win. That's why I'm saying that. You're gonna heckle the Eagles.
I'm not like a fan, boy. I'm not gonna be like cheering.
Hey, you're
I
close.
just want to watch good.
You're
football.
close to it. You
I
have
just
like
I
5
just
Dolphins
wanna-
players.
I would just want to see like a good like game. You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
I have 5 Dolphins players on fantasy because I'm smart.
You picked up a person who hasn't even played a snap yet on the Dolphins.
I don't have Mostert. What am I supposed to do? If Achan's out, fuck it.
Just gonna
I'm
put
gonna
Jeff
drop him
Wilson
as soon
in.
as Achan comes back.
I was talking about Jeff Wilson, by the way.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop him as soon as Achan comes back.
Okay. By the way, did you know that
Like,
Jack
I-
scored again?
I'm not gonna. I see it right now. Even if he plays, right? Like, I'm not gonna start him this week. I'm gonna wait to see how he looks, and then I'm make up my mind. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Oh, by the way, the person I'm going against has Olave, so I'm a Olave hater for the next 3 hours.
Hey, chill, 'cause I got Olave too.
Well, not in this league, so I don't care at all.
I do.
Well, that's you, not me.
I care.
Just
I
keep
care a
giving
lot,
it. Just
actually.
keep giving it to like Slant Man or
Samantha Thomas.
yeah. Man, I need to go to the bathroom so bad. I might need to wrap up this pod. All right, if y'all
Hold it in.
no, I can't. I've been holding it for like the past hour. If y'all enjoyed,
You can go another hour.
if y'all enjoyed this podcast, leave a like, comment,
you have to pee?
subscribe. Yes.
You've been holding in pee for an hour?
Yes. It wasn't bad.
he coulda
It
went.
wasn't that bad at the time, and now it's just gotten increasingly worse.
He threw it the slant, man, on a vertical. You knew how that was gonna go.
All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week when we do our power rankings. Peace.